goes out to Camilla, East Indian, Bombay, Julie, number 11 Mango. Pass to make it pass it, you to let it not go, Lord of mercy. Big up Mecca, big up the right mango. Politics church, everyone should go. Big up Mecca, big up the right mango. A politics church, everyone need to go. Context matter when you know it's a flow. Step out the literacy and come in and you know. The government that you them go down below. Let them back, time come for them go. Everybody know I live in a sorrow. Don't know how them a face tomorrow. Them poor and them a borrow. Everybody wanna that you feel know. Make a big up the right mango. Politics church, everyone need to go. Big up the right mango. Politics church, everyone need to go. Make a big up KamlatheRipeMango. Politics church, everyone need to go. Oh, so show another one Camilla. Some said that she lick up, but they know she tell her. Every day she fighting for Jamaica. Fighting for your little son and fighting for your daughter. Fight for your sister, fighting for your brother. Every day they get the people that suffer. Hospital in a disaster. People that not up the water. Money missing all over. People do you know them are suffer. From Nigger Point on to area. Happy and you love it if you ball out power. No weapon from against her rather prosper. That we guided by the hands of the mighty Father. Make a big up the right mango. Politics church, everyone need to go. Big up the right mango. Politics church, everyone need to go.
Everybody on the door. Welcome everybody. Boy, I've been scarce off late and little most. If you follow me tonight, I don't even reach. On the door. Welcome everybody. Welcome. As you know, come on, please share the link. What's up, YouTube? I see you over there. Hi everybody on TikTok. How is everybody doing? Alright, me having some technical difficulties with my you know, so the piece of phone where I have bare trouble to give. It's dying a slow, painful death. So bear with me with the phone, with a piece of phone. I am unable to share the TikTok link so far. I am trying because it. Oh, thank you so much, Jomo. Thank you. Jomo, you is a lifesaver. As me say, me ready for me try share the link. Me realize that it's something. It tell me say it full, so it not opening TikTok. It not opening the app. So I said, Jomo, share it, so now I can share it. Thank you so much, Jomo. I appreciate it. It has what you call it now? It bump off the app off of the phone. Anyway, so on Tuesday, I had that was the last time I was here, Tuesday. Wednesday, one garbage, yes, Jomo, I appreciate it. On Wednesday, one of the garbage truck, them do something somewhere and knock out the internet. So we didn't have internet. It was fixed during the week or was it the night. But Thursday, I wanted to come on, but I ended up going a far distance. I thought I would be back in time, but one accident did happen on the I-95. It never pretty, and almost midnight, me reached back home last night. You understand? So here I am. All right. So thank you all for joining me tonight. We are going to have Comrade Christopher Henry on, and Christopher Henry, of course, is the PNP candidate for North Central St. Andrew, and he's also, most of you know him as the opposition spokesperson or the deputy spokesperson on foreign affairs, and he's always been very vocal, a very vocal young comrade, especially in foreign affairs. Very bright, one of our bright comrade them. So we'll have on Comrade Chris to talk about what is happening in North Central St. Andrew, as well as what I say a release come out from PNP a while ago. I didn't get a chance to read it. I never got a chance to read it. God, I've been busy these last few days. Trust me. Anyway, we are trying to settle down. Welcome everybody. Alright, so share up the link for me in the meantime. Let's get those numbers up and running. Boy, there's something hang again. Let's say the phone give me a warm time. But only share up the link for me in the meantime. All right, that's all I ask that you do. Share up the link for me. All right, so YouTube, see me there now. I'm going to go and share up the link. Copy. That's what I'm trying to do right now. If the phone would damn well cooperate. So I missed a lot. First and foremost, I missed some very exciting news. I see that the two idiot them were decided to take PNP MPs, the councillor them to court for election petition. Christopher Clown and the Juliet Olness Clown, both of them get thrown out. Amen, hallelujah, praise the Lord. They were both thrown out. Amen, hallelujah. Boy, I'm telling you all the time, you know, God is ready to punish these people called laborites. He's ready. He's ready to punish them. It's their season. Their season for the punishment, for all of the things where them do, for all of the evil where them go on with, comrades. It's their time to suffer. It is their time to suffer. Right? So for those of you who don't know, there were two divisions that the JLP tried to get back after the magisterial recount finished, and they took it to election petition court. And those divisions were the Kintyre division. Of course, we know that is Comrade Vivian, right? So Comrade Vivian's, they try to, because you know, if them get that seat, they them control KCC, and that is really what it is about, because they could not afford to lose KCC, right? But alas, they did. They did. So Juliet get boop in her head. To tell you how much so underprepared tonight, Juliet's supposed to be the jackass of the day, you know. I may never get for fix my poster phone. For sure, I said Juliet is the jackass of the day. But she get boop in her head. She get boop in her head anyway. At the end of the day, Comrade Vivian Brown Band was successful. And that is that. The other one now is the idiot in a Christopher Tufton seat. I can't remember what's the division name. Somebody remind me of the division name. But he make Tufton boost him up, because Tufton was trying to win everything to compete with Andrew. You understand? Because remember, you know, Tufton well want them a try sink Andrew, you know. Them a try sink Ginger Ridge division. Thank you, Sean. Them a try sink Andrew. So Tufton is lining up himself. So him did well want him well want to win everything. He wanted a clean sweep, but it was not to be. He did not get the clean sweep, and alas, him get boop in him head too. Wagwan Rado, thanks for checking up on him. But yes, comrades, as I'm saying, a lot has happened in the few days that I've been out, and this is one of the stories. Another thing that I see happening, comrades. How is it that the Labourite them don't want to hold the by-election out there in Morant Bay? Wanna talk to me? Wanna talk to me, comrades? Wagwan Ivan Riley, what's up? Always I need to share the YouTube link. How is it that? What's up, Patel and Natalie? I just realized I'm gonna share the YouTube link. But how is it? Exactly, Richie. Exactly. Because me confused. Normally, yes, me see the poll, we don't talk about the poll already, man. We see the poll. But normally, they are so anxious. Them normally so anxious, comrades, to conduct these by-elections. And you know, they never ever they never ever allow a good a tragedy to go to waste. You understand? They never ever waste. How the saying go? They never ever waste a crisis. So me here. So how comes them wasting this crisis now? And that me want to know. You understand? Anyway, comrades, at the end of the day, what is happening now? They say happy say hey yeah, happy say Juliet lose again. Juliet won't beat the whole away. Juliet is going to beat us. Watch here, I never change the something. I never change the picture. I just see what happened now with YouTube. I was in such a rush that I didn't change the picture, the front picture, but that's okay. I can change it after. Good night, Chef Michael. So, normally, they are very anxious, comrades, to get these by-elections out of the way. And I am very, very shocked this time that, a matter of fact, them no longer anxious, them afraid. No, but I saw a screenshot of a tweet. I think it was a tweet by Michelle Charles, basically attacking Rose Shaw. I was so shocked by it. I was like, wow, this is low even for her. I mean, normally she's base, but this is the base of the base of the base. I'm going to read it for you shortly. Let me just share the YouTube link. If you don't share up the live yet, please share it up. I'm asking you all. As I said, I'm a little disorganized this evening. I'm normally very organized in getting things up and running, but listen, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week. But as me say, when I see the attack of on Comrade Rose Shaw by the sitting MP, I said to you know what I said to myself, comrades? Them lose. Them know them lose. I think I have it. I'm going to find it. But I'm sharing the link them. So I'm going to share the link too. Right? Let's get those numbers up and running. I want to get to know up to at least 100 on each platform. Alright? That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm begging everybody to just share up the link. That's what I'm doing. I could get the numbers up. Because I have to talk about this. Because when I see it, I say, why this woman do this? But whenever you see somebody focusing on their opponent like that, everything like you're walking behind the opponent, PP clock like that, it means that you lose. You lose. You lose. Good night. Good night, Maxine. Good night. Out of Hartford, Connecticut. Girl, I have a story to tell about getting my son up there the other day. Jesus. Listen. Anyway, he's there. He's safe and sound now. Alright, so I'm trying to find the screenshot that I saw, because I want to read it for you of what Comrade, what's your name? Michelle say about Rosie, about Comrade Rose. It was shared earlier, talking about she's a gold digger because she was out doing her work. That's what it boiled down to. She out there. So give you the backdrop. Comrade Rosie has been all over the constituency doing what she's supposed to do, right? Because when you are a political representative, that is what you do. You are there to serve the people, whether you have been elected or you're seeking election. You try to help the people, right? So apparently no. Comrade Rosie has been doing this. But Michelle, the sitting MP, who has done absolutely nothing for the people, them now have a problem with it, because Comrade Rosie not supposed to help the people them. The people them must stay there and suffer. That's what it boiled down to. The people must stay there and suffer because Michelle don't want to spend up her money, and Rosie must just stay there and watch the people them suffer. And that it boiled down to, you know. I not find it, but I know I saw it. Una did see it? Anybody did see it? Thank you, Rado. Anybody saw that? If you did see it, una send it to me. Because I know me see it today. Somebody sent it to me. And I thought to myself, how low? How low? But what I'm going to do tomorrow, She going to be the jackass of the day. And we are going to show now how these labor rights think. They don't want to help the people. But they don't want anybody to help the people either. And once you are a political representative and you're doing your work, they are going to come at you because you show them up. I think Tremaine sent it to me. Thank you, Tremsy. Thank you. Yes, man, is it this? Right. So Dr. Michelle Charles. Amidst hurry, so this is what Michelle Charles wrote. Amidst Hurricane Beryl's aftermath, Rose is like a gold digger in a disaster zone, chasing power with empty promises while the community rebuilds. Who knew ambition could be so stormproof? Empty promises. And this is because Comrade Rosie, yes, I see it, Trems, thank you so much. It's it may I read, because I see when you sent me a while ago. So apparently Comrade Rose Shaw not supposed to help the people them. She's not supposed to be out there. She's not supposed to be helping the people. You never hear nothing like this yet? You tell me no, you ever hear nothing like this yet? No, sir. This is how you know them losing. This is a sure sign, say them losing. And I want to take this opportunity to big up. Thank you, IB. What's up? How you do, bro? I want to take this opportunity to big up Comrade Rose Shaw. Stay with the people them. Stay with the people. It is our duty, right, to stay on the ground with the people them suffering all over. We're hearing that so many communities still don't get back light. It's basically what now? A full month since the passage of Hurricane Beryl. It's been, a matter of fact, Wednesday gone was 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And you still have people without power, without water. And when our comrade representatives are all over the place trying to basically doing for them job, them a cuss way. But comrades gonna continue to do the work. Continue to do the work, comrades. Continue to do the work. Alright? Because the poll have them in a way. Now, comrades, me see one tweet from Kevin O'Brien Chang that I gotta share. I have to share that tweet here from Kevin O'Brien Chang. Kevin O'Brien Chang. When I see the tweet, you know, I nearly died. I nearly did. I kid you not. Imagine Kevin O'Brien Chang commenting on the poll. Me find it. This is what Kevin O'Brien Chang wrote. Thank you, IB. Seeing labor right reaction to this poll, in my honest opinion, if election held today, PNP would beat JLP. Maybe worse than Feb local government. Whoa, comrades. Comrades. Matter of fact, let me share it so you can see it. Comrades. Comrades. This is worrying for them. Kevin O'Brien Chang is a rabid labor right. Not just an ordinary labor right. A rabid labor right. You know what? When somebody say him is a rabid, you know when somebody calls somebody a rabid labor right, what that mean? All in blood green. So for Kevin O'Brien Chang to say this, it is very, very telling. It is very troubling for them. But if you realize, you know, hear none of the labor right them talking about the poll. Me tell you, you know, say CVM poll lick them. It mash them up. Because there is no way they can now discredit these polls after their Minister of Information, Dana Morris Dixon, come out and say CVM is credible. Remember, you know, she said CVM credible. So if CVM credible, them can, and CVM come out with a poll. Oh, that a go-go. Oh, that a go-go. Make I put it up. You know the labor right, them love come and say, boy, Kamla lie. See Kevin something there. But let me tell you something. the labor right them did come and attack him and yam up him food. So we realize that none of them from them hierarchy coming out and discrediting the poll. We see them on Twitter running up and down, say the poll don't complete, and CVM only put out like a part, and them don't put out the rest, and them want to see what going on. All know, not one labor right in authority come out and say nothing against the poll, because them a try figure it out. Them trying to wrap them head about how them can discredit these polls. Remember the last poll we come out with, we are heading, the whole of them come out and say, no, nothing don't go so. I lie. Dan Anderson, typical all poor Dan Anderson, after making media rounds because them a try to discredit the man poll. I want to know how them don't discredit this poll yet. How are this now? How are this me getting in my back office? Oh, there's something. Everybody talking about it, my love. The 5 idiot them were try Robbie Beryllium in a Negril, and them of course police light them up. Let me tell you something. You see, no matter how life hard, don't play stupid tricks. Tricks are for kids. One of the guy them, decent guy, work as a lifeguard, traveled. When you look on him Facebook page, the boy they are firing for a while come down. Why would you try to do something like that? I mean, I don't mean to digress, because listen, let me tell you something. Life can be hard, but don't play stupid tricks. It's better you go hungry than play stupid tricks. I mean, no, hungry don't nice, but don't feel say you're going to get away with it because everybody else get away with it. Just try to remember, say every time it happen, Beryllium learn a thing or two, or the police learn a thing or two. Yeah, it's like a quick money thing. It's like a quick money thing. Oh, Sean Goodall is saying that Lauren Peart over Twitter is trying to discredit the poll. Yeah, because he's trying to credit his own poll, which is Blue Dot. Remember, I said Lauren Peart, even though he's a JLP activist, is the one who does the blue, aka Green Dot poll, You know that, right, Sean? Yeah, man. Me don't know our pollster must be a political activist. That just don't make sense to me. You understand? So, him going to discredit the poll because it's not his poll. But the thing about it is, yes, man, he's from the G2K. But the thing about it is, nobody takes his poll seriously because he's always wrong. Him ever wrong, Him ever wrong. Dan Anderson is the only pollster will make sense. Before Bill Johnson dead, God rest him soul, him was a decent enough pollster. Right? But the blue that brother there is was a G2K brother. So we don't know how we feel trust him when him is a card carrying labor right. That's like asking me to do polls. Come on. Would you ask me to do a poll? Seriously. Because I am a known PNP activist. So even if the poll did accurate, you would have to think twice before taking it seriously. Because you think it is going to be skewed towards the PNP. So I wouldn't trust a poll where a GLP activist put out. I wouldn't. You understand? But Don Anderson is a professional. And market research in company has been doing not only political polls, but polls for other people, other organizations, not just in Jamaica, but in the world. Because remember, his company is rated worldwide. Caribbean governments use Don Anderson. You understand? So at the end of the day, good night, Dolores. So at the end of the day, we have to take Dan serious. So Lauren look like, because him realize that the labor right them now complain, him have to complain. Thank you, Pastor Ricky. Him have to do the complaining. You not following me? That's what I go on pan what I go on. That is how I see it. That is how I see it. You understand? But this shocked me. This shocked me. I was quite shocked by this. I was shocked by the fact that Kevin O'Brien Chang could be so frank. He could be so frank. You understand what I'm saying? Because normally he would be one of those discrediting it. And tonight, brother shocked me, Baba. Or last night, brother shocked me. Shocked me. Alright, so I hear say the PNP senators walked out of the parliament today. I'd love to know why. I don't get the full story yet, but I know I soon get it. You had to read the comments several. See, Karen says she have to read it several times. You pinch yourself, don't Karen? Don't you have to pinch yourself because you try to figure out if you're in a dream, if you're in la la land, because it's really couldn't even go on so. So you want to see me a blink and I rub my eye. Blink and rub my eye. No, sir. Never believe a thing. Never believe my lying eyes. Kevin O'Brien Chang, you're asking me what him say. Him says, seeing labor rights. Let me find it and read it because the little writing there up there so too fine for me. Let me find it. Seeing labor rights reaction to this poll, in my honest opinion, if election held today, PNP would beat JLP. Maybe worse than February local government. The worst part is him say would have beat them worse than February local government. So that means he's admitting. Remember when it did happen, him was one of them would it say PNP never win, you know. Say look like reality lick them now. Remember say him did one of them was say PNP never win. Him was one of them on Twitter that was beating. Say oh JLP win blah 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 blah. See they know. The man say seeing Labour right reaction to this poll, in my honest opinion, if election held today, PNP would beat JLP. Maybe worse than February local government. And him put up the local government election results. Right? JLP, listen to this part, come and I never finished. JLP right now is arrogant, circle wagons, echo chamber, not listening to the people. Can't hear, must feel. Drop mic. Lord God. You talk to me there. When you hear what Kevin O'Brien Chang say? The man say, JLP, listen. You see, when we talk, the Labour right, them don't have to listen. Kevin O'Brien Chang is a card-carrying Labour right. Also, so my guest is here. I see you. Comrade Chris, I sent you an invitation. I sent you the invitation. Good night. Good night, Comrade Chris.
Good night. Kamla, how you do?
I am good. I'm happy to have you on. So, comrades, I want you to help me to welcome Comrade Christopher Henry, who is number one, the MP candidate for North Central. Thank you for coming on with the camera too. Nice. Me love that. All right. So he's a candidate for North Central St. Andrew, but he is also, is it the junior minister shadow, or are you the deputy?
The deputy.
You're right.
I'm the deputy.
So I got it right.
I'm actually both of them. Okay. I'm the deputy and the junior.
Wow. So, well, I put deputy. So, Comrade Chris is the deputy shadow minister of foreign affairs. And he's been quite vocal as well. All right. So, welcome, Comrade Chris. So, for those
and
of
I'm
you.
also the president of the Patriots.
Yes.
The young professional.
You're the president of the Patriots.
Yes.
See, I never even put that. I never remember that. Comrade
no,
Chris,
it's fine.
We need them to know. We need the comrades to know. So Comrade Chris is also the president of the PNP Patriots, all right, which is the young professional arm of the party. All right, so Comrade Chris, first and foremost, I want to talk to you about the constituency. And for those of you who don't know the constituency, Carter Muda has been the MP from Jesus. I know, so the Carter Muda probably been the MP from your little picnic, Comrade Chris.
From before my band.
Lord God.
has been the MP.
Jesus, and you are a KC. You are an attorney, not just an attorney, but a King's Counsel.
Well, let me be frank. I don't get the rank yet, but I like to put it on my vision board. And
right. But
yes,
you are still a big attorney, and you mean so the man been the MP from before you born?
Yes.
My God.
Yes, 44 years. He went in our devastating defeat in 1980. He
So
hasn't come out
he
since.
come in right little bit after me born.
Right, and then in 93 he carried the seat with him because remember
Yes,
there's a time he
switch.
come over, you know. He did switch. And he come over a little bit and try to fool up people, say him is one away.
And then
And he came over the seat and then he went back.
I remember that, definitely. But Comrade Chris, tell me now, because I know that constituency very, very well. I've always done a lot of work in that constituency, not political work, no, regular work. Because that constituency, for those of you who don't know where North Central St. Andrew is, it starts basically Washington Boulevard is the south border, right?
Yes, Washington Boulevard is our south border. Red Hills Road, so Calabar Mews, a piece of Elizabeth Avenue,
right.
All Melloy, Carlisle Avenue,
right, so right up Red Hills Road.
Right, Red Hills Road.
Right to the foot of Red Hills.
Right, no, not to the foot of Red Hills. Foot of Red Hills is northwest, is Nigel.
Oh, okay.
Right, so we stop at Price Smart.
Price Smart. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I know exactly where that is now. So you encompass 100 lane.
Right. We have 100. 100 is ours.
Right. Whitehall.
Whitehall Avenue. Cassava Peace, Manatee Road. We go as far as Smoky Vale.
Oh,
and
you
Peace
have
of
Smoky Vale. Okay.
Yes.
So you go right over towards Constant Spring Road then.
Yes, right. Constant Spring Road, Narbrook, the Narbrook Hills.
Oh, Manor Park.
Yes. Manor Park, East Armor Heights, Orange Grove, Peace of
So you go Park of Stony Hill.
Montgomery, yes. That is us too. So Peace of Hermitage Dam Road and
you go up Stony Hill. Comrade Chris, you freeze. Oh no. You freeze up a little bit a while ago.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, but I'm hearing you now. You're back. You're back.
Yes, good.
All right, so it's a mixed constituency. You have a lot of affluent areas in the constituency, but you also have a lot of inner city areas with people who struggle. So you have a wide variety of people who live in the constituency. From the very rich to the very poor.
To the very poor. So, the Narbrook as opposed to Cassava Peace.
Right, and 100 Lane as opposed to Stony Hill.
Stony Hill. Right? And even if you don't even want to do that wide comparison, Calabar Mews as opposed to for those little half lanes and Red Hills Road.
85 and them place there.
Right, 85 and precisely.
Okay, so first and foremost, let me ask you, how did the constituency fare during Hurricane Beryl?
I must say there was some damage, not so prevalent as our brothers and sisters in Zenti or South Manchester. We did pretty well. There's some zinc sheets that flew off and we deal with that. The constituency went with that, but we've weathered and we've recovered. We can't say that we get no big damage from burial. I know one of my party workers lost her roof completely.
Wow.
So one of my workers. So we're helping her out. So she'll be back on her feet in no time.
Excellent. And that's what I like. You know, with this whole Hurricane Beryl experience, I see comrades rallying together to help comrades, even though the government really victimizing PNP representatives and the comrades who are, once you're a comrade activist, you seem to be victimized. I realize that comrades are rallying together. They're rallying around each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in my capacity as Patriots president, we went down to St. Elizabeth. We went to Miranda, Southwest St. Elizabeth.
Nice.
And we gave out some things and we spoke with some of the people and they were so happy because the MP, who is Floyd Green, completely has ignored them. And certain parts of his constituency don't even know how him look.
Wow. And this is a recurring, this is like a recurring decimal. You are now the 9th PNP candidate I've had on the program, and all of you say the same thing.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and even the councillors, I've had a few councillors on too. Sitting councillors, just because they are PNP, they are being totally ignored.
But I can even go as far that our friends Amuda feel so safe. I don't think not.
Oh Lord, we're gone again. You freeze up again. You're frozen again. Oh no. I hope he comes back soon. Oh Lord. And it's going on so well. We have to go ask him to repeat the point when him come back. Or probably we're going to have to disconnect him and then reconnect him. Alright, because his internet. Yeah, well, I didn't even have to disconnect him. He disconnected himself. Hopefully he will come in unfriendly. Where you say another storm will come? Lord G. Lord G. Debbie. Debbies are bullies, you know. Every time you know somebody with name Debbie. Debbie no bad girl. So we get miserable. Lord God. Debbie no normally bad girl. Every Debbie me know is a bad girl. So we get miserable Beryl. I know we're gonna get bad girl Debbie. You really, Steph? Oh Lord. Hopefully Comrade Chris can come back. Let me see if I can get him on the phone. If I can get him on the phone. If he's having internet trouble, we'll just finish it on the phone. Alright, because I'm not sure what's going on with him. Let me just give him a call. Oh, you're back. Okay. Alright. I just say you're back now. I just saw that you're back. I'm adding, I just sent you back the invitation. Alright.
Right.
Yeah.
So it seems that I don't know, some freak breeze started to blow
So somebody
up
just said to me, so you have a freak storm up that side. Somebody just type it. Steffi just said you had a freak storm by Reddils.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Really don't know what's going on. So
you were
I was
talking about
that,
Samuda now.
You're right. I was saying that the Prime Minister had promised $5 million to each MP.
And then an additional 4, don't forget that.
See, I had forgotten that. I don't see none of that money, or the constituency has seen none of that money from Carl.
But that's the thing. You're again, this is the story of everybody that I've spoken to, where they get this money and it's not being reflected on the ground. You can't say where you see this one help or do something right here. You understand? What about electricity? You lost electricity?
I did. I had a generator, and I think the constituency had lost electricity too. But I must say that the recovery time wasn't half as bad as Senti.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad. We lost it for about a week though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And everybody get back electricity now, and
everybody's back now. Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Because what we've seen also, Comrade Chris, is that they have politicized the return of electricity.
In true Vaz fashion.
Yes.
True Vaz fashion. Because I cannot understand what. In fairness, I can't understand what taking so long to fix back Senti. I'm really not understanding, but I'm understanding that is certain parts getting it back.
They're politicizing the return of the electricity, and I don't understand that. Because at the end of the day, Comrade Chris, you're not only affecting people who are voting for the PNP, you're also affecting people who don't vote at all. So if you give back a JP activists alone, or you expect say you're going to get back light, I mean, get vote.
But you know, it is as if they didn't come down. They came to serve labor rights. And let me be frank, labor rights are a minority.
By far, as we are seeing now.
Yeah, so I don't understand why, you know, this politicization of the return of electricity. I would commend the approach of their predecessors during Gilbert.
That's right. See, I got it bad, but it never so bad, man.
It never so bad, you know. Him did wicked, yeah, but you know,
right? So bad. These people are unconscionable. All right, so Comrade Chris, tell me about. We could talk about the constituency now. What has been going on since you've been the PNP candidate there now for about a year, a little over a year, right?
Little over a year, yes.
Right. How has it been for you?
It has been very interesting. I can confess that being the candidate has opened my eyes to a lot. A lot of what? Because a lot of our supporters, you would well imagine, is not from a Narbrook or an Orange Grove or so. From a cassava piece, from a half Whitehall Avenue, from 100, etc. We have been exposed. I've been exposed to certain things that I've only heard about. And it has been a very interesting but rewarding road so far. The constituency is tired of Kalsamoda.
Same plan to run back?
It seems that way. He has not. There is trouble in the camp over there, let me tell you. In terms of, he has not, quote unquote, anointed his successor or whoever is to succeed him. I hearing names fling around, but he said him don't want that person and him don't want that person. So they can't seem to coalesce around somebody. So it seems as if he will be coming back with a vengeance. And it would be giving me no greater pleasure than to send a older man to retire.
Yeah, man, it's time him retire now. Right. And just soon put him out to pasture.
There we go. He put him about halfway already, so we're looking for the
full boot.
We're looking for the further put out.
Yeah.
So what we've started, we've done some walks. We've gotten to know the people. Well, I've gotten to know the people. We've penetrated areas that usually the PNP wouldn't penetrate because we were very heartened by our numbers coming out of Narbrook proper and Orange Grove. Very hard.
Well, he has been obliterating the middle class in us, so.
Yes, so we are very happy because there were inroads that were made into Orange Grove that I had a certain comrade call me and say, I've never seen Orange Grove so excited to see a PNP candidate.
Interesting.
Yes, so that was very heartening. The other places, Oak Ridge, East and West Armour Heights, there and Grosvenor. They have been coming out and we are very heartened by that. We intend to we do a lot of outreach. We've done a lot of outreach with the churches in terms of for example, the basic school around Whitehall Avenue in the Church of God. I forget the name of the Church of God. Pastor Edwards would have killed me. But anyway, we've given them paint to paint their classrooms. We're giving them paint to paint the fence.
Right.
We've gone into Victoria Court, which was a PNP development of Whitehall Avenue.
I know Victoria Court. I know around.
Yeah, man. And we've donated paint. We donated to their Labor Day projects, and we conducted various Labor Day projects every year. This is the second year now. Plum Lane can know them count on us every time. Anytime anything wrong, my phone ring.
Yeah.
So they are well taken care of. Upper ward close. Cassava piece. Cassava piece I don't even have to speak of.
Right. Those people
they are there and they are well taken care of. One of the major programs that is coming up is that, and we're looking sponsorship. So anybody on the live, we're going to have a health fair and a back to school event at the Constant Spring junior high, primary school,
Primary and junior high. That is right near the police station.
Right, precisely.
What is it what kind of help is it that you're looking for?
We monetarily, donations would help, and in kind, because we plan to give out some school supplies. We plan to give out any little token, exercise books, etc. We are organizing with some doctors to give free healthcare checks for the back to school medicals, as well as we'd love to give out any textbook.
Yeah.
So if you have your old textbook sitting at home and you're not using them, we have no problem in collecting them and giving them and helping the children of Cassava Peace and the Norbrook Division on a whole.
Right, you hear that, comrade? So if you can contribute, reach out to Comrade Chris, and anything that you can contribute, you do. Right. All right. So Misha is asking where these items can be sent.
They can be sent to, I will use my office address, which is down the road from PNP HQ. Suite number 5, 94C, Old Hope Road.
So Suite 5, 94C, Old Hope Road. So one of you can type it in the chat, please. Suite
number 5.
Number 5, 95C, Old Hope Road.
94C.
94C. So Suite number 5. 94.
Right.
Okay, so that's literally down the road from PNP.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely. So,
all right.
Behind the Wholesale Limited.
Behind the wholesale.
Right. Right.
Beside exactly where that is. All right. Excellent. So, what other projects you have in the pipeline?
Well, we intend now. We would want to establish a more permanent presence in North Central. So I am looking into office space.
Okay.
So another appeal, if anybody knows of any office space within North Central, because we described the borders earlier.
Right.
I would be grateful if you could just pass on to me, and the comrade discount is provided.
So there is not normally a space where you have an office. The comrades have a PNP space.
The last office that we had in North Central was Sonia Records.
Wow, that's a long time.
Sonia, that was about 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So she had her little office, but since she left the constituency, the other persons who ran didn't maintain an office. Right. So we want to now maintain an office that the comrades know that there is somewhere they can go to. Definitely. Other than Mr. Samuda's office on Reddy's Road, who is not for them. They have to have a safe space, and we want to leave it as a legacy, so we want it to be permanent.
Definitely.
Regardless if when I'm MP and when I'm retired, etc. Whether I'm not, I'm MP. So that is one project. We also want to increase our outreach. We know that we have a number of comrades and even constituents on a whole that have fallen on hard times, need the help, need to. So we've conducted various drives, and you can speak to my vice chair, Andrea Manning.
Right, I think she's on now. That's my aunt. Yes. I think she's on.
Yes. Who coordinates the outreach and the relief efforts and those sort of things, as well as the welfare efforts. On one of the other major things, and we put it in our flyer, is that we have a number of areas and where the youth play football.
Right.
We've started down Whitehall with providing them with goalposts.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So what we're looking towards doing now is some, for want of a better word, barber greening, turfing off their play areas, their common areas within the various communities, so that they have a permanent space to play in the communities, because that is a part of social region. Better them a kickball than a try.
That's anything. True. And we know that crime is definitely a concern in your constituency.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It has always been.
Yeah.
It has always been. We would also want to increase the number of young men and young women who are going to Hearts to get skilled.
Right.
We have a lot of interest. I remember, and I want to also create a jobs bank. That's why I need the office, jobs bank within the constituency that they can come to and see the various jobs that are available. Because a lot of the concern is like, Mr. Henry, we don't want no handout.
Yes.
Wow.
They want to work, and that is what comrades are always about. You know, we are not people who rely on handouts.
Exactly. Exactly.
You face any political intimidation in the constituency?
I have not. In fact, I hearing that I am the intimidator.
Oh, yeah, say.
I hear say the man call him councillor every time I go up on the ground and say me him here say the man up on the ground and him a fret because the young boy himself me here, the young man have a magnetism to him and the people like him.
You're a very likable fella, yes.
Thank you. So I hear that he's fretting. Because
yeah, go ahead.
I hear that this is the first time he actually found his way to Orange Grove in about 30 years.
What are you saying to me?
Yes, and he fixed the road up there, and everybody in Orange Grove say it took Mr. Henry to drag you out. It took Christopher to drag you out. You know? So
that is very interesting. Somebody wanted to know how many divisions you have and if the PMP won any.
We have two, Norbrook and Whitehall. Unfortunately, we didn't win any this time.
Not this time, but
but the next time. Norbrook did very well, which is usually the opposite. It's usually Whitehall that does better. Norbrook did very well, and Norbrook can be won.
Interesting.
I believe that, yes.
But you
and
see,
Whitehall with elbow grease can be won too, but there's a lot of little, I want to use the proper term, gerrymandering down Whitehall.
Okay.
That is where he gets his strength from, down Whitehall.
I see. Yes, I can imagine that. That's why, you see, for those who don't know, this seat has been considered a safe JLP seat for years.
Yes.
You know, and it not you can even say safe JLP. They've been very loyal to Carl Samura himself.
Yes, that is the crux. They've been loyal to Carl. So that is why the JLP is so concerned with Carl giving him seal of approval to whoever is succeeding him. Because if Carl don't give the seal of approval, it's open season.
Right. Not only that, but if Carl don't give him seal of approval, they probably won't vote for the candidate.
Precisely, and they'll stay at home, which is fine. Them can stay home all them.
Yes, and the thing about it, you have youth on your side, so you just have to work the seat. You know,
exactly. And that's what we've been doing. Right. That's what we intend to do.
Exactly, and I like that about you, Comrade Chris, because you are from that constituency, right?
Yes. I grew up. Well, I will live in Cherry now, but I had friends, for example, that were in Orange Grove and I'd live at those houses, friends in Norbrook. So yeah, it's two sides of the same coin, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. And I like that because you are a son of the constituency and people see you go, people sit and you decided to go. It's not an easy seat to win. It's going to take, as you say, a lot of elbow grease.
It is.
And we need more comrades like you who are committed to switching seats, and we don't want a safe seat syndrome, right? It tells me that you are willing to put in the work. You know?
That's it. Because it's not all of us going quote unquote get safe seat, even though I don't even believe there's any seat that is truly safe except for South St. Andrew. But
well, you have a point. You do have a point.
So I want to. He Carl himself has said it, because he said that when he came in 1976, he Ken McNeil, who was McNeil's
father, yeah,
beat him, and he didn't leave. He stayed and he worked. And the rest is history.
There you go. And listen, it probably won't happen in the first, but who knows? And all you have to do is sit down there and work.
That's it. That's all we have to do. And you know, Kamla, I think it will happen in the first. is the first is going. It's a David and Goliath situation, and North Central within the Northern Belt will be the first one to fall.
Yeah. You just have to continue to put in the work.
Precisely.
And the organization, you know, that is always the biggest part of it. I think that a lot of what happened in the past was probably the organization. Miss my auntie, Miss Busybody, hi Auntie Andrea, I see her on the live, but Miss Busybody, I see her working, so I know when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, when you're enumerating, when you're doing what you're supposed to do. Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
and she is the head cook and bottle washer. One of the head cook and bottle washers.
Yes, anybody I have. A lot of people from your constituency have been reaching out to me, and I do tend to pass them to her. You understand? Okay. People been saying to me, especially after the local government election, they've been saying, how do I enumerate? You understand? How do I get involved? And from there, people come to me all the time. That's why I know, Comrade Chris, that the JP not going to win. Because too much people are come to me saying, listen, them want to enumerate, them need to vote out the government, yeah.
Exactly. And this is the same sentiment, because people who you didn't expect are coming to you. When we go enumerate, Chris, and me just it roll off a tongue midway mall.
Exactly. I know you have, Auntie, because them come back and tell me. Them come back and report to me, say that you guide them, so I know.
Yes,
but once they're from your area, and I've gotten a few, I do send them to Auntie Andrea. So, yeah. All right. So, I see a release from Comrade Janice Allen, who is the spokesperson on foreign affairs. What's that about? Because me really never get the chance to read it.
Janice is not the spokesperson on foreign affairs.
What all tourism? Jesus.
Tourism.
Look how me mix it
up.
My
senior is Dr. Angela Brownberg.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We haven't had a release in a while. Things have been a bit quiet on our end. Today we did meet with the counselor for political and economic affairs in the U.S. Embassy.
Oh, you did?
We did. We had a good and productive meeting, exchanged some views. Before that, there will be some other meetings that you'll hear about in the coming week. I can't let the cat out the bag. Right. We intend to have a webinar series on certain foreign affairs matters, just to educate the Jamaican, the Jamaican public, because we even in a certain group that we are in. I was about to say that. I saw some
disturbing comments
and boy, Kamla, as much as I'm a strong Roman Catholic, I have to agree with you in relation to the role of Christianity in that.
Yeah, that particular
situation. So we are going to roll out our webinar series.
Excellent.
And thank you, Auntie Andrea. We met with the Chinese earlier. Had dinner with them nearly drunk off Auntie Andrea too.
How you say Auntie Andrea? You're going with things, man. I'm glad. Listen to me. I'm glad you tell me that, because I'm going to need your help as we hang up. May I call you because we have something that I need to talk to you about. I'm glad you tell me you meet with the Chinese them.
We did. Yes. Both me and Gabriel. Don't follow me. I should never drink a weed. That drunk off. Anyway.
Me just scandalize to the rest of the family, you know, so you have to be careful what you tell me.
So, I see that Richard was asking about the pictures. Because of the nature of the meeting, Richard, we never really...
You don't want to expose it.
Yeah, we never really, because we even, interestingly, when we went in, we had to leave a phone.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first time I go into a meeting and I have to leave my phone.
Okay.
So,
that's good. Now, Comrade Chris, we realize that the Andrew Holness administration, they've really and truly isolated themselves from the Caribbean, from CARICOM on a whole. We've seen a lot of projects happening in CARICOM where Jamaica is just simply absent. They're not involved. We're seeing a rallying of nations post-burial to assist those of us who have been severely hit. And Jamaica is constantly absent. Make we talk about that.
Jamaica has isolated themselves, and it's interesting that you bring that up because I said this today in that meeting. We've isolated. The only thing that we've done with CARICOM, and we give them a little commendation for, is Haiti. And even with that, them not do that right neither. Because in relation to those Haitians that come to our shores, the constant turning back without due process is a breach of the
human rights.
Human rights treaty. What they call it, refugee treaty. Not Chagaramos, no. Okay. The refugee treaty, which is a UN treaty, a worldwide treaty, that they are supposed to go through due process, and then you can say whether yea or nay. But just turn them back is a breach, and we are signatories of that treaty. With CARICOM, we've isolated ourselves so badly that CARICOM has seemingly forgotten that we exist.
I don't blame them.
I don't wrong them at all. For example, the other day when Guyana and Venezuela nearly came to blows, usually it would have been a PJ party scene. It would have been a
Michael Manley.
KD Knight, it would have been a Anthony Hilton.
Or a AJ Nicholson.
Nicholson. Who would have said, no, Jamaica need to go and mediate this.
That's right. And
go with CARICOM and mediate this. It is senior statesman Ralph Gonzalez that stepped up to the plate, and Jamaica was nowhere to be found. It seems as if we have given up our foreign affairs to the north.
I was about to say to you that we don't have a foreign affairs policy. It looks like this administration is totally unaware geopolitically of what is happening all around.
Precisely. They've isolated themselves. And I don't even think it's playing it safe anymore. It is just
they're afraid of the space.
Yes, and I don't think they understand the space either. Even with our African neighbors, you know, we've shrunk ourselves away from our neighbors. That, like, one diplomat from one certain country say them don't even remember say Jamaica exists nowadays compared to
what a shame. What a crying shame.
When Jamaica walk in the room, like exactly for the AC, everybody know. But nowadays, Jamaica walk in the room and say, oh, it's just Jamaica.
Was that said publicly?
No, not publicly. This was private.
Okay, because I was about to say, we need to see that but it's a shame that our brothers and sisters from other territories feel that way, because, I mean, normally we're proud to be Jamaicans, but Andrew Holness and his administration has literally dumbed us down in every way possible.
Precisely. And then to couple with that, the behavior of them towards our neighbors and certain of the things that they've put as priority is completely and totally out of whack with what our policies would be, because as you know, a PNP foreign policy is friends of all, enemies of none.
Right.
A PNP foreign policy is if a friend are doing wrong, once we take a principled position, our friends say, all right, fine, Jamaica, we understand.
That's right.
To the point where I've had labor rights said to me, say, boy, I wish it was the PNP was the foreign minister right now, because PNP foreign policy is infallibly can't fall.
Exactly.
You know? So from their appropriating the Venezuelan shares in Petrojam to certain people's disastrous run for Commonwealth Secretary.
That's right.
They've isolated us in the world.
Isolated us. Not only that, Comrade Chris, but look at the situation with the FARPA where the Palestine is concerned.
Oh yes, because that, to my mind, that shouldn't even require a phone call to Port Royal Street.
Exactly.
That should have been a complete and total, because it was yes to ceasefire. Yes, it should have been yes. Don't need a council for her to come out and say it's a technical cross. But I even go a little further. I go even a little further. The Indians were landing here the other day. Up to now, we don't get the full story.
You have a point. Yeah, but you know, Comrade Chris, based on the word on the ground, is not the only flight that this is not the only time. It's something that has happened before repeatedly.
Well, you see,
this is just one we get caught.
because I remember, and up to now, Colonel, and he's retired now.
Right.
Colonel Darby still never answer some of our questions.
Yeah.
As to, you know, what exactly was this plane's purpose here, and why did it have to stop here, and it was just so funny and so hush. And we understood that, and we don't confirm it, but it was told to us that some of the passengers disembarked and went on their merry way and were picked up at the airport.
Some of them was shopping.
Yes. Them supposed to be in hotel down at ROK. We hear that they were frolicking all about downtown.
Yes, man. Doing them shopping, touristing. You understand? So, I mean, there was something similar that happened in France, I was told. It was in the media. I shouldn't say I was told. I read it. And those were not allowed to come off, disembark the plane at all. They sat there in the plane for days. Until the plane had to leave. They were not allowed to come off the plane. So I don't know.
So I don't know what happened with our situation, but it should not happen again.
Definitely
that is exactly should not happen again. And that is just one of the facts. And the same thing with the UN vote going back to Israel and Palestine. That should not happen again. Because, and in addition, you had advance notice of the vote, so you could have done talk about the position long time.
But you get the impression that they're trying to tiptoe around the big brothers of the North to see where they stand before they make up their mind, because it's like they don't want to basically have their own, they don't want to have their own position. They want to be yes, massa. Yes,
and that is the impression that you get from them. And in fact, they are, you see, as I said earlier, they are unlike us. When we set to, for example, just use a big example, United States said, no, we're not going to do that. You're not going to tell we say we're going to do that. And we tell the United States, the principle, the United States says, all right, Jamaica, you're your friend long time ago.
And they respect that.
And they respect that. But this yes massa behavior that we have begun with the neighbors to the north is completely uncharacteristic of Jamaica.
And it also loses us respect in the public space, in the space. We've lost a lot of respect.
Precisely. And I think that is why CARICOM treats us that way now too. Yeah. Because they've seen our posturing to the big brother to the north and to the father
and the brother.
The brother, precisely. That's the perfect way to put it. Yeah. So that is why CARICOM is like, well, what really are going up at Jamaica? Fine, make them go on alone. And it almost, for example, with Cayman went in the burial relief, went straight. Mind you, they got more damage than us, so we have no problem with it. It almost came in like the premiere came as an afterthought, in a sense. Like she said, oh, Jamaica gets some damage too, so we could stop there and make it not look so bad, you know. And that is the impression you got of that visit. Yeah. You know.
It is a pity though, it is really a pity, because it's the fall of such a great nation. And this is why we have to do so much, Comrade Chris, to basically put what we see our foreign policy as, and where we see the direction that we should go. We need to do so much to put it out so that people understand.
Exactly. And we intend, as I said earlier, we're going to do the webinars and we will share those when those are coming up.
Definitely.
And we are going to, you see, because we're kind of in a little election mode, foreign policy kind of not so at the front burner.
I think it should be.
I think so too, because we need to, I think it, and it will be included in the manifesto from what I understand.
Yeah, it needs to be
exactly
right
how we will operate in government in terms of foreign policy.
It has to be front and center, because we have to engage with countries like these big brothers and daddies. We have to find a better way to engage with them.
Exactly.
Right? We have to ensure that the relationship is mutually beneficial and it is not one-sided, and PNP has to articulate that.
Yes, you know? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, because the relationship seems very one-sided now at the moment.
It seems that we're being exploited.
Precisely. And we need to correct that, and we need to show how we're going to correct that.
Exactly. Like as we said, this I see the Prime Minister as a puppet to the North. You know.
Well, this is the same man that sat on an exit sign to meet with the other Republican man there.
And you see where things going now, right? You see where things
exactly.
going now. So we have to be very careful. How we just might end up back in a situation where he's sitting at the kitchen door again.
Exactly, and we don't want him to be sitting anywhere near the kitchen door.
Exactly. We have to put ourselves in a position where our voices are heard and we stand up for what the Jamaican people believe in. And I mean, that is basically how I see it. So when go ahead.
No man, no, I finished. That's right.
I was asking you, when will your constituency conference be?
We have set the date for the 10th of August, but I don't know if you've heard that the executive of the party has asked that all constituency private session to only have private sessions.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yes.
That was a new decision?
It's a very recent decision. I think the decision will be assessed eventually again, but since the passing of burial.
And I can understand that, because we want to utilize our resources to help the people more than just splurging it on any. And it gives us the opportunity to move around on the ground and see the needs of the people, connect with the people. So maybe that is for the best in a Comrade Chris, because at the end of the day, those resources could be better spent getting on the ground and helping the people where they need the help.
Exactly. So that is a part of the reason why the executive of the party has said that. So we might not be seeing, and I think you've noticed a lot of public sessions as we're supposed to, a lot of private sessions. That's what has been. The party has said that no public sessions. So we are having our private session on the 10th. And we're giving you to be announced.
Right. Well, it's a private session, so it's not public, so it really doesn't matter. Right. But that is good. So, anything else you want to add where the constituency is concerned? Because I want to talk to you a little bit about the Patriots before we close out. Anything else you want to add where the constituency is concerned?
I've said everything about the constituency that I need to say. And those who are on the live and registered to vote, and those who not registered to vote yet, please go register to vote. But those who are registered to vote, we are up, we're ready, and just come out whenever he decides to call election to show this man a message that it's not a safe seat. It's done. The safe seat is done.
Exactly. All right, now, so Comrade Chris, as the president of the Patriots, how long have you been the president of the Patriots?
Since 2022. This is the first term, yes. 2022.
Oh, it's 2-year terms?
Yes, it's two 1-year terms. So sorry, it's 2023. 2023, yes.
Okay. All right. A lot of people don't know who the Patriots are. A lot of comrades, even comrades, don't know. They know about the PNPYO. They know about the women's movement, but nobody seems to know about the Patriots. Tell us about the Patriots.
The Patriots is the young professional arm of the party, or affiliate, I should say rather, of the party. Our focus is young professionals from the ages of 31 to 50, thereabout. So we focus on the issues and try to provide solutions for the issues in relation to those individuals and the young professionals. So, for example, you will hear us weighing on housing. You'll hear us weighing on crime, because it's one of the major issues that young professionals say it affects. You'll hear us weighing on health. Right. The other day, we threw a stone in a hog pen and him squeal.
Tell us about that stone. That stone was, and the Patriots has been known to kind of deviate from certain things. Instead of, a lot of the focus was on Dr. Tufton in relation to this ventilator saga. Right.
we said that, frankly, the buck should also stop with the permanent secretary. We got we got some flack for it because the civil service said that one. Yes, and it was raining the Patriots because it's really not the civil service and da 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 da. But we were of the view that as much as the minister has his part in the complete and total breakdown of this ventilator situation, the permanent secretary and the chief medical officer have some blame in it as well.
Okay, but I realize he has stepped aside, hasn't he?
No, the permanent, no.
Dunstan,
Dunstan, I don't know if Dunstan has stepped aside, and I'm not sure.
I'm sure me here saying gone off, but okay. I little birdie
gone off, go cool off till things cool off.
I little birdie pinch me and tell me say him gone one side, but
well, a certain MP did tell another one to go outside the Prime Minister fire you up. It's not that reaching.
I don't know. Let us see. But
we got ourselves in a little pickle there. What I do agree is that, and I will say, is that the civil service, no matter if we saying certain things, we respect the civil service. The civil service is an important institution that has contributed to national development, and we can't function without them. So even if we criticize one or two, that don't mean that we have grievance to the entire civil service.
Right, exactly. And that is the thing about it. You can't defend a bad employee or a bad worker. You can't. It's crazy.
Exactly.
If somebody has to be held accountable, and if you were to compare it with what happened with the Secret Service and Mr. Trump situation, the head of the Secret Service wasn't there on the ground when the incident happened, but she was still held accountable.
Her head rolled, exactly. She resigned.
She had to. Then tell her some things. Then tell her some things.
I saw the lady, what I'm calling the distinguished lady from
tell her some
South Carolina.
Read a bad word, comrade Chris.
Read a bad word. I think people in Congress, they boy.
Rockstone. When me hear it, me say them people can't cuss bad word, you know.
Yeah, man, I was shocked. I said I never know so them word can say in a them the place.
But you see, that is accountability.
True.
That is accountability, and Jamaicans seem to be afraid of accountability. They don't believe that people who are not performing or they fall down should be held accountable. And this is just a recurrent decimal.
Exactly. And we just we're comfortable with the lack of accountability and the corruption. It can't work, it can't continue.
Can't work. But you see, Comrade Chris, the key word that I want the comrades to understand about the Patriots is that you're the young professional arm of the party. So the Patriots is composed of lawyers, doctors, professionals at every level.
Yes. Which also is probably why you don't see them out and stunting.
That's right.
Because the doctors, some of them work for the government.
Right.
So a lot of our members are civil servants. And them have to just, toe the line and so that is probably why you don't see a lot of our members out and stunting. But those of us who can, even though I'm a little rebel, because I have a little civil, I'm a little rebel, so I will stunt for them. So that is why you don't hear from us as vocal as we want. But we are out there, and when we do get the chance to do fling the stone.
Yeah. But aside from that too, you do a lot of service. I see that the Patriot seems to be very active in doing things in the communities, in the constituencies. Like recently you said you were helping Comrade Miranda down in Southwest.
Right. That was one. I remember when we did it we twinned it with Foreign Affairs at the time. I think, I don't remember, St. Vincent, the volcano did erupt. I was trying to remember the other day.
I think so. It was St. Vincent.
And we sent supplies down through Food for the Poor as the Patriots collected things and sent them down So the Patriots is very active in the outreach department. We're active in the canvassing and the walking, doing the political work. Because we've helped in last local government election. We helped in West Rural St. Andrew, Central St. Mary. I think you know why Central St. Mary.
Right.
Our constituency North Central St. Andrew. So the Patriots were out and about. Central Manchester, South Manchester, St. Elizabeth, where Miranda is, Southwest St. Elizabeth, Northeast St. Elizabeth, Northwest St. Elizabeth, St. James. We could have a stronger presence there, but we're working on it. St. James used to be the next strongest chapter next to Kingston and St. Andrew.
So you need to build that back.
But we need to build it back. It has fallen a little bit, and we're working on it. And we're going to work on it.
But
we also, I will say before we move the diaspora region, we are interested in establishing a chapter in there, but we're working out the logistics in relation to that. Because a lot of our young professionals are
in the diaspora, definitely. And I also noticed, Comrade Chris, that a lot of Patriots members have stepped into representation. Yes.
They, including myself, inclusive of myself, Lenroy James, past president, who is the junior spokesperson on the climate change and environment. Paul Blake, who is the general secretary, is the deputy spokesperson on agriculture, and doing very well.
I see Omar Newell too.
Omar Newell is the deputy spokesperson and MP candidate Central St. Mary, and deputy spokesperson on commerce and trade with Anthony Hilton. So a number
and Comrade, I see Comrade Rasheen too. She's a member.
Right. She is a member. Yes, she's a member of KSA of Kingston and St. Andrew.
And
yes.
she is also a deputy
spokesperson on education. So a lot of our members have stepped up along with our counterparts in the YO too. So yes. So we're active in that way.
And that's what it should be. Somebody's asking about Dr. R.J. Dixon, but I think RJ
is not a patriot.
No, he came up through the YO.
YO, exactly.
Right. Someone we need to come in a Patriots now, because we're too old.
Exactly, we're too YO has.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a little joke. I applied for the Patriots some while ago, right? I'm supposed to technically be a member of the Patriots, But I don't know where that application is, because some time way back when me and Comrade Newell had that conversation. I don't know nothing about it, but technically I'm supposed to be a member of the Patriots. Because I did apply.
Well, we're going to resurrect it and you're going to get an email, right? You're going to get an email. You have to come inside now, right?
Yes, as a young professional, after all. As a young professional, you have to come inside.
And it is interesting that the three heads of the arms, except for the NWU, of the major arms and affiliates are actually candidates, and MP candidates at that.
Excellent.
Because Gabriella is running for Northwest St. Anne. Pat Duncan is running
for Eastern St. Andrew. And you are North Central.
North Central St. Andrew. Yes. Yeah.
That is good though.
Yeah.
And Comrade Granville Valentine has already been a candidate,
Yes,
he's just not running now. Yes, just not running now, but he's been in representation before.
Yes, I had forgotten that. Yes. So all the affiliates.
I know you're seat in the running too. It's Northwest.
Northwest. Right, it's Northwest in the running. Some notable names that have run in my seat are, for example, Jackie O'Gilvy.
Right, I know Comrade Jackie was the last candidate before.
Last candidate, O'Neill is not a problem because it never goes so hot. Sorry, Sonia Rickards.
I know Sonia Rickards, right.
Barbara Clark. Your auntie ran as a councillor.
Right, I know that. I know that.
Yes. So some serious comrades have come this way. Ken McNeil was actually, as I said earlier, the MP.
Right. Ken McNeil, back in the days. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. So I mean, I'm very happy to inform, and for those who want to join the Patriots, because you have a lot of comrades who are, they probably they want to be active, but they don't know how to be active. Well, it's not everybody can join the YO, because when you reach Miss a granny, me can join the YO. So when you reach a certain level, when you pass a certain level, you age out the YO. So it's time to go to the page.
Digitized our application,
right?
So we have a website, so you can just go on the website and apply to join. I think that is the tab, and you just fill out the Google form, and the Google form will come, and you get a contact from our Genset, from Paul.
Right. Who is my cousin, by the way.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Yes, we found out the other day. We found out the other day. We had a family reunion and we both turned up. That's how I know. He's a Forbes. Through his mom.
Okay. So, okay, interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Paul is an excellent.
Indeed.
When I'm ready. Excellent Genset.
Definitely. A very powerful. We've had him already. He's a very powerful speaker.
Oh yes, because even if you notice at last year's conference, I made him speak.
Yes.
Because I don't have half that power.
He's a very powerful speaker. Believe me. Him look nice and quiet and reserved, but when he opened his mouth,
there we go. Him fool up the crowd, him tricky crowd.
Yes, man.
So I every conference I tell him say Europe. That's all I do. Say Europe.
I would do the same. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I'm happy to have this conversation with you. You know, we have a lot of things to talk about when we're done. Because when we come out, me need to talk to you about China, and me need to talk to you about Patriots. And for those of you, remember, if you want to join the Patriots is a very good avenue to serve the PNP. I see the Patriots and the YO doing a lot of what the PNP is about, which is service.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's what we intend to do and continue doing.
Exactly.
Because if we don't reach the people, the people put you in. So
that's
if
right.
If we don't reach the people, we're not going to get in.
Exactly.
So it's simple as that. So we need to serve them and show them that we are the party of service.
Exactly.
We are here for them. Yeah.
Right. So, all right. Sounds good. Sounds very good. So I want to thank you for joining me. You know, joining us, joining the listeners and the viewers, the people on YouTube, the people on TikTok. You know, I really appreciate it. I know that you've been on TikTok for a while too, so comrades, please follow.
I share a lot of the videos,
I know,
but I don't have.
Yes, so comrades, make sure you follow Lord Henry QC. That's his TikTok name. That's Comrade Chris' TikTok name. So ensure that you follow. And if you are in North Central St. Andrew, please reach out to Comrade Chris or my aunt Andrea Manning, who is actually on this live as well watching. She is your vice chair, right, for the constituency.
She is my vice chair,
right.
Charge of outreach and welfare. Yes.
And, okay, right. So, and also if you want to join the YO, not the YO, the Patriots, give Comrade Chris a shout out as well. All right. So thank you. I enjoyed this conversation. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, and thank you for having me.
Man, all right.
Yes, making me feel smile.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
All right, comrades. So that was Comrade Chris Henry. All right, Comrade Christopher Henry, the MP candidate for North Central St. Andrew, the deputy spokesperson for foreign affairs, as well as the president of the PNP Patriots. All right, so remember now, a lot of us reach that age where we want to be in the PNP, but we don't know how. The Patriots is a good medium to serve through. And as I said to you, if you're a young professional, if you're whatever your profession is, because I mean, let me tell you something, no matter what your profession is, you know, you can be, if you're a carpenter, if you're a plumber, if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a Indian chief, a banker, everybody have a purpose. Everybody serve a purpose. A teacher, right? Everybody serve a purpose. All right, everybody, there is some way that everybody can help. So just look at that as an alternative. All right, maybe you're too old for the PNPYU. Maybe you're not the right gender for the women's movement, but there is still always the patriots, right? Thank you, Comrade Natalie. I will pass on your sentiments. All right. So yes, comrades, back to the drawing board, back to the excitement. We're talking about now the labor right them. You know, comrades, I was having a very interesting conversation. He's running against Carl Samuda. Carl Samuda is a sitting MP, and as you know, that seat is a tough seat because Carl Samuda tends to take that seat wherever I go. When Carl Samuda come PNP, the seat come PNP with him. But as Comrade Chris explained, Carl Samuda is at the age where I'm supposed to be easing out, and him under a lot of pressure, right? So it's the perfect opportunity for a young comrade to go in there and do the work. You understand? Because the people are a little bit exhausted with Carl Samuda. Them not really. Carl Samuda, in time come. Yeah, in time come. Carl Samuda time come. Alright, so make we open up the box little. We're going to open up the box little. So I see Rado, I see Anne-Marie, all who want to come up, we're going to come up. We're going to open up the box and have a little discussion. Because we need to talk about how is it that these labor rights now. Boy, I mean, I know. Them seem to be, it's like them realize, say, them up SHIT street. You don't know see that? Who coming into my box with me tonight? Good night, comrades. Who coming into my box?
Good night.
Good night, Comrade Jordan. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm not 100%, but I'm okay.
Yeah, alright. You have flu? You sound a little fluey.
No, I'm not fluid. I'm dry fish. You know?
You're dry fish. I like that one.
My nose flat up and my sinus inflamed.
What you need to do? Go out in the sun. That is number one. Number two.
Yes, go out in the sun.
Good night.
Sun is intense.
No man, you need go in the early morning. Go out try taking the 9 to 10 o'clock sun. Cause you need the UV rays to kill whatever you have. And take some vitamin C, drink up some turmeric, mix up with ginger and garlic.
Ginger, right,
yeah, man, the
right.
turmeric, the ginger, the garlic. It works like a charm. And if you can manage the facial steaming, just boil a pot of water.
Like him can do the ginger shot with it.
And the turmeric, the ginger, the garlic. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just the one one but make it strong.
Make it very strong.
And shot of it.
It works like a charm, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, real.
Yes, so come with me to talk now.
Good night, Rado. Good night, Jordan. Good night, Anne-Marie. Good night. Long time we don't get up.
Long time we don't get up.
May I say?
Yes,
I
promise Ishmael say I was going to open up the box, but I don't see him. So when him
yes,
come
man, a long time you don't open up the box. It's like you're starving.
No true.
Listen, make sure open the box early tonight.
And control. You can't trust me.
Sometimes them go on bad, but
and some negative energies are come sometimes.
Exactly, Comrade Jordan, and that's what I'm running from.
Yeah, I tell you.
That's what I'm running from, the negative sometime. Yes, so Comrade Natalie over there on YouTube is telling you good night for those of you in the box.
Yes, good night, Natalie. Good night, everybody. Good night. Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But you know.
Nita Edley, Kamala. Yes, Kamla.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, Jordan. Sorry. No, go ahead, Jordan. If I was Nita Edley.
No, Natalie.
No, man, not different Natalie. That's a different Natalie.
Natalie Mullins.
See, I don't know that one.
Okay, yeah, man. She's my moderator over there on the YouTube platform.
Okay.
Because you know that I'm live simultaneously on YouTube and TikTok.
Go ahead, Comrade Radcliffe. Yes, Kamla. Yes, and comrade. I understand, Kamla, that the labor rights are over there, you know. taking away all of the PNP plans and saying that, the PNP program that the PNP put in place and all of that. And for example, I understand that they're saying that Jamal was a brainchild of the Jamaica Labour Party, and Michael Manley come and implement it, but it was the labor rights. It was in the pipeline for the labor rights to do. It was their initiative. That's what I'm hearing.
But rather, I thought they said that is only PNP have thing in pipeline. It's different sort of things in the pipeline.
But can I say something to you, though?
Contrary and contradicting, you know, Anne-Marie. You can't take that serious at all.
Can I say something to you?
You know?
A drowning man will clutch.
Catches after a straw. Yes.
Big up Comrade Dr. Paul Blake, the deputy spokesman agriculture. I see his name on the live. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up Comrade Blake.
But Kamala,
yes.
There was a question, I think it was posed by our own opposition spokesperson Finance to the Minister of Finance as it relates to how will we be paying for the damages, the costs that we have accumulated from Beryl. And he must say, he said something like, he must have just wait and see and the amount of things that come in. And I'm saying to myself, wait and see and the amount of things that come in, the money that we are coming in. Hey, this money is really nuts, me I tell you. You mean, what practical person who does financing and accounting after wait from people, donors to be giving you for you to make up some supplementary budget to pay for the cost? Or is it that you
but
know
I know it's
why. You know, borrow more money for pay for it or increase tax? You need to tell me which one of the methods is going to go by.
But you see, Comrade Jordan, let me tell you what the issue is. They have gotten rid of all the professionals. So they have basically defanged the ODPEM. So all the professionals, all the disaster risk managers who were employed to the government in ODPEM, they have basically tied their hands. So these people will know how to, remember, you know, these people know how to assess the damage. You have loss adjusters, for instance, who know how to quantify the damage. They know everything, you know. Remember, say on my same live, you have labor rights. We come on the other night from Portland. We say, those people need job too. Right? Basically, that's what it said. Just because you go to school don't mean you can't perform a job.
Yeah, perform.
So basically, he's saying that those people need job too. So if you don't go to no, so comes them have this boy, this blogger boy in charge of Cornwall Regional.
Yeah, I tell you.
Yes, sir.
So this is what has happened with it in a Comrade Jordan. You find that there are no loss adjusters.
From the other weeks, you know, Kamala, about the fact that normally in America there is FEMA. When there's disaster, it is FEMA that leads the relief effort.
But out here is normally ODP.
Them is normally equipped, have the resources, the manpower. Everything at them supposed to lead, not the political,
not the government.
The directory.
It's JLT do it, so. It's JLT do it,
so. To Camilla, you know, Swagwan, we have had an acting head of admin for so long. Yeah, why is the man in acting position so long?
They don't want to appoint him because they need him to be a puppet.
So Ulana Camilla, mind you the probation like the Chief Justice, you know, mind that are going, you know. Mind the probation are going to say,
Listen to me now. Let me tell you something.
Because if we never ball out,
the Chief Justice not come off a probation.
Yes, man, come off
probation. We did ball out it.
Can you imagine you have the Chief Justice on probation?
Yes, that's why they have to force to appoint him, you know. Yeah, because they wanted to put him on a probation.
Yes,
make him answerable to the government.
Yes, but Kamala, everywhere, every institution of government agency, we see sweetheart deals. We're seeing political people who have no education in the field that that they are being
None.
employed
And that
in
is the
all
problem.
in senior positions. Right? We've seen all this time.
And
that
put
is
in
just the
charge of
corruption.
people who know better. You understand? Put in charge of people who are basically professionals. Or you must put those in charge of professionals. Me not get it.
Yes. And you know where me put now Dr. Norman down on the spot, you know. Me put him up on the program, put him on the spot. And me say, look on this now. Dr. Norman Dunn, you have a series of pharmacy. You already have a contract with NHF, right? You have benefit this already,
Exactly.
right? You go and buy a building now and get the building in charge of the building now. And then now you turn around now and rent the building to government.
No money is too much money for them. That is the bottom line. No money is enough.
Come on, no conscience. And then we don't pay over 10 million because my same is a junior minister.
Exactly.
So I get 10 million per year already.
No, it's like no matter how much them get, them want more.
So where must we stop? Where it must stop? And then now, when we look at the tri-bridge situation.
Jordan, me not cut you.
Yes.
Them want more in every aspect of the government position.
Yes.
Look at the MP from St. James with this whole deep gas underneath his house. Now suppose something did go wrong and that blow.
Jesus.
No mercy.
Tell me about that, Anne-Marie. Can me not think me did hear about that?
Yes.
You never hear about it?
No.
Talk about it, Anne-Marie, because we hear it before. Yes.
When was that?
Since we hear
Me never hear.
news.
What you said to me?
It is alleged that is Petrojam gas, you know.
Oh,
Kamla.
yes.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
So it was in the media.
Well, I saw pictures of the gas underneath him house.
My Jesus.
The blue tank gas. And then there is a lady who come back from foreign.
Tell me more.
Who come for your land.
Oh, what you say?
And when the lady come and go, thing there for pay the little tax what she have left. E-right clock, no pay up the tax and the tie cleaner E-right clock name.
Jesus Christ, I'm thiefy lady land.
Yes, but if I me that lady, may I rub him out of court, I must go prison.
Yeah, but you see, that is what them. How long have I been talking about this land stealing that these labor rights are engaged in?
Good while now.
I've been talking about it.
The land grab is really active.
It is. But people don't even realize, you know, me tell you something, if you don't have no land, you find a way to protect your land. Because them not thief the land hard. Them just see the land, make up their mind, say them want it, and them go and find a way to get it. They are changing your titles at the office.
But you know, somebody need to go down in the titles office now.
But who? That is the question. Who, Anne-Marie, who is gonna go there?
And the government that is in charge, you
because
know,
them in charge of it. But guess what?
So that's why Andrew can put it in the Prime Minister's office.
Exactly, because that is where once it is in the Prime Minister's office, them can go and do anything them want, thief up all dead people land. That's how them. That is how them end up with how they.
What me want ask now, Kamla. We hear about the Melissa situation with Andrew. And we now hear nothing about it. It's like he dead.
Because they kill it. Let me tell you something, Comrade Anne-Marie. All we have to do is bide our time. Because time longer than rope.
Yes.
And it must come out. What in darkness must come to light. And them not going to be government forever.
Time and God.
But that is why I don't want Andrew to be old and grey when he got prison.
No, who tell you I'm going to be old and grey? Who tell you that? With everything that is happening now, you expect them to win the next election? Them don't even expect them to win the next election. Somebody are playing music though.
No, it's like, you know who is calling me, Kamla. But so Kamla, all me can say is Jamaica is in some serious problems.
But guess what, Anne Marie? Guess what? You have criminals running the country, so what you expect?
Definitely. But with my advice though, Kamala, is we know when neighbor wanna vote, wanna numerate, go
That
they
is
numerate,
right.
everybody canvass the areas, they
work
reach
has to go
out
on.
because every vote will count. When it come down to the marginal seats, you know, every vote will count. So we have it out there. I'm not bashing anybody, but you see, going out there and protest won't solve the problem.
No,
We
people
have
just
to be
have to-
out
people
there,
just have to do what they have to do.
out there and meet and greet and bringing people over, get them numerated, get them put the ID who are turning 18, push it out from now, the effort. That is what is going to count on the day of the election. Getting the votes out, especially, you know, Camilla, between the two, to let them seats, they are marginal seats, you know,
Very,
and
no,
votes
but
count
guess what?
in those seats.
Speaking
Them
of the
marginal,
Juliets,
them gone our way. Them gone
Kamla,
our way. Them, yes?
how is it with the Twin Tower for Juliet Holdings? What is that mean there? Because men are hear little something, but because I've been busy at work.
What you talking about? Which Twin Tower?
Then a Twin Tower she must have been.
Anne Marie, me hate you.
Vivian moving Mike and laugh. Anne Marie not easy. Where's the Anne Marie Twin
Anne
Tower?
Marie said
A
Twin
Twin
Tower.
Tower she have been. Because I said if she get approved it's 70 and it reach 120. I gone through somebody veranda living room. No, you know, you don't need to talk things for
No more say Miami share bill. No more say Miami share bill.
You know, hear me say Twin Towers.
Twin Tower, the one they were dropping at 2001 share bill.
Have mercy.
Yeah.
Almost a one day share bill.
Anne Marie not easy, you know. Anne Marie said Twin Tower.
Tower because I said
Who give her the permit for build the mine towers there?
You know, have
exactly so. That is why they wanted
She was approved for 78 prosperity essence. So no, but guess what now? We have to give Comrade Swebe the latitude to have his place audited, and him doing the work, you know. Him doing the work. So just give him the time. Him going to the work because head shall roll, you know. And this is why they are so. Why I think Juliet nearly have heart attack when she said them lose KCC through fear.
Yes, man.
Irony
Yes,
is
man.
through her seat.
Because she know that the KCMC near will have the power to demolish.
It's not just demolish, but she can't get nothing else.
And central government can't do nothing about
It
that.
have
You
to-
know, the local
I want
government.
the lady to get some justice. After she bullied the woman so much, she needs justice.
I tell you,
Justice
man.
to that lady.
And justice for the and Camilla and others on the life, justice for the people in we continue coming from far to get them body autopsy at Spanish Town.
man.
And this week, Camilla,
But we know you're not about Chris. It's like Chris got eyed.
Him have to eye.
This week, me have a friend, Camilla. We tell me he's a security guard. He has a family in Westmoreland, right? There's a place there's a funeral parlor in Westmoreland that normal do the autopsy and the government let them keep the body down there. Then the body come up, them say all body must come up now.
Yes,
come as Young Street.
But you never hear Sister Sutton himself say that.
Young
Himself say
Street, the
that.
body them have
Young
come
Street.
now from Westmoreland. Look how much miles that Camilla.
No, but you have to plan funeral and you have to up and down from Westmoreland to Spanish Town daytime.
Stress.
So look
And
out
it's
the body
stress.
and
And
then
it's stress.
exactly.
Uncalled for.
And then
All
on
of
top
it
of that,
apart.
you have to now find your way to transport that body back to Westmoreland so you can bury it.
Yes. Unfair, man. It's very unfair. And then me don't know how the minister can explain this. How him will explain all this.
You think him care? You think him care? You really think him care?
I know he doesn't care, but Kamala, I want things.
Me not stop saying. Them need to go to prison, them need to go spend prison term.
Enough of them going to end up running away. A lot of them going to end up running away when them lose. You know, when them lose, better say only for them dig off.
Look here, Kamla.
We have to go try extradite enough of them.
We have treaty with a whole heap of country.
Enough of them going to try.
Anyway, they go, send them back.
Marie, look here
them right back here.
Marie, yesterday night election where we declare winning. Me and a team of my own comrade them and Mocha and the fraud squad and everybody, we are going to go be first buses down there. All records, all personnel, we know town project manager, we don't know about construction, but they done town project manager and engineer and architect down here. Right, we're going to lock them down too. And the airport are closed at night, they know the two airport them are closed.
Lock it down. But they have not two airport again, you know, remember say a 3. So you have to lock down the Portland one.
Everything we are shut down, man. Everywhere we are shut down, you know. Everywhere, you know, can't run like
Portland, one day Portland, one day Portland.
No, St.
Mary, man. St. Mary, yes.
St. Mary, they were
as Pastor Ricky said, please stop order everywhere.
Yeah, they're not true. We have put stop order. Same night as we declare victory, me and a team have come with Mocha, fraud squad, FID, everybody we are going to shut down. Everybody we are going to lock down the whole of them down a man take up because them have to tell we all that $21.4 billion go. Them have to tell we every single cent out of that
come some my police them too.
No for them.
Anybody we involved with the trail catch up on them a go any one of them we involved, we are take them in too. Not left back no one, you know. We not left
no, but
no
that is the thing, you know. We have to expose them and we have to put them in a position where we lock them down. Them have to pay. Portia Simpson Miller send one of them go jail already. We need to live up to Portia reputation and do the same thing.
Yes, we need to do that for true Camilla because the people of Jamaica are suffering. There's a lot of suffering across. Camilla, I went into a wholesale downtown today to buy something. And after me, I buy something at the wholesale. The young man will assist me, you to me now. Sorry, you can't buy him, give me a juice money. Jesus. And I say, see, $15,000 still can't work for the young men them and the young girl them will work down there. Because them all look at you and tell you, if them not get a tip, they cannot survive.
It's true.
They can't sell.
I know that.
You're so right.
It's so
right?
true. Me?
So when them come and tell you about 15,000, me and the reality is
Jordan and comrades.
yes, Rado.
Right here, you're Rado.
Yeah, I am saying I am tired of people.
I'm not really phone.
Now hear me? No, I'm saying I'm every day on the street. You see people begging money every day.
Every single
I go
day.
background that. Yeah, man. So it is the begging is widespread nowadays. Widespread.
Yes.
We have to try and be with Brother's Keeper.
Everybody.
We have to try and be with Brother's Keeper. Whoever, if you can help somebody, you just help them. People don't even have to know say you're helping somebody. I help people and people don't know. I never ever tell people who I'm helping, but I always try to help somebody. Because you never, I mean, you think you have it bad, there is always somebody who have it worse.
Worse than you, me I tell you.
That is so true. That is so true.
Camilla, I saw a man come to the health facility where I work, Camilla. And the man called me on one side, and me I wonder why man called me one side, so. And he called me one side and said, son, I'm a big man, you know. And just, one, you can't make me up by 3 fried dumplings for me out of the year. And I said, this is what is going on. The people that need the help and need the assistance cannot get it. Cannot get it. Every day when I work, at where I work, I have to be giving. because I see it in the people. I see the suffering in the people. I see the hunger in the people. People are suffering left, right, and center. And you know, Camilla, you know the ironic thing all the while, Camilla.
Yeah.
The JLP bloggers, the majority of them, they in the diaspora, and I say the economy good at Jamaica.
No, but guess what? The reason why they feel this way is because they are living on handouts from the government.
No, but then they are diaspora. Then they are diaspora till they say things good at Jamaica. If things good at Jamaica, why you not stay at Jamaica?
None of them wouldn't be where them is now. It's so interesting that I was reading and I saw a video on TikTok the other day about Jamaica having the second highest level of brain drain in the world right now. So our educated people are leaving. Listen to me, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, I'm being brutally honest. If it's not for my family, I wouldn't come back, you know. I wouldn't come back. But me have to come back because me have my family. But I wouldn't come back. That's the bottom line. If it wasn't for my family, the fact that I have my parents especially, me wouldn't listen. It's true you don't know. Because things, when you realize that things in Jamaica are so difficult. Life in Jamaica is so difficult.
But you know, Kamla, this thing with Trump the other day, I heard a lot of persons calling and asking, you know, we're no land selling because a lot of them want to come home now, they want to build.
You see, when you come home with foreign exchange, it's better than when you're down there with the dead Jamaican money, you know? Because our money don't mean nothing. When you're up here and you work your foreign exchange and you know, say, if you even accumulate a 10,000 US dollar, right? You can do something with that in Jamaica.
Definitely.
Think about it. So, I mean, and some of the people, some menial jobs they can do up here and earn so much compared to when they're in Jamaica, and that is the truth.
Jamaica.
You understand? Yes, because we currency basically dead and people don't realize that.
So true. Camilla, a pound of sweet pepper, $1,000, $1,200 down in a coronation market. $1,000, $1,200.
For sweet pepper. Food.
Onion. We are feeling it here in Kingston, Jamaica.
We need to start encourage people to plant up them backyard and even pot. Because at the end of the day, we have to find a way, and I think this is something that the PNP needs to look into seriously.
But
we need to find a way. You see, Pastor Ricky saying said 10,000 US dollars is the equivalent of 1.5 million Jamaican dollars. Exactly, Pastor Ricky. Exactly. That's the point I'm making. And you know that it's not, if somebody is living in the US, it's really not that hard to accumulate 10,000 US, you know. If you have a job, you're working and you're doing what you're supposed to do. You have people who work and take care of people who can accumulate that.
Yes, one, yes.
People go up on H2 program and can accumulate that.
Accumulate, yes, the students, them from UA.
Exactly. Them go work, them school fees.
They do that.
So that's the point I'm trying to make. But what we need to do, I think, and I don't like to normally share my ideas on the live, but I think at a time like this when there is so much food insecurity, we need to start distribute some seed to everybody, not just farmers. We need to encourage everybody to go into some level of farming.
Yes, in a yard, yes.
You understand? Pastor Ricky is saying 15,000 US is below the poverty line in America. Yeah. And that is, and if you make 15,000, if you make 10,000 US in Jamaica, you consider rich, but yet it's below the poverty line in the US.
The poverty line, you've gone far ahead. The poverty line. But Kamala, I was sharing this on my live as well. A teacher just leave Teachers College. Enter the system, Kamala. $140,000 CRP, Kamala. She have student loans to pay back. She have light bill, water bill. She have food. If she have kids, Camilla, she's in a more debt more than the way she get paid. She cannot survive.
And yet, let me tell you something. The minute she take that, she get recruited and she come up here, she not earning less than 3,000, 4,000 US dollars a month.
My God.
And them helping her to establish herself on top of it. Because them taking them with 2 years experience now.
Yes. But Kamala, see you taking teachers from overseas. You know, I've got to give them US rate equivalent to where them that
no,
come
that
from.
we are talking about the other day. No, that we are talking about the other day. It is so stupid. Them not just the teachers, but not just the teachers, Jordan. They're taking the healthcare professionals from overseas too. Instead of just paying them more. Steffi is saying her district start teachers at 56,000 per year. Let me do the calculation for you to see how much 56,000 per year is. Divide that by 12.
3,600,000.
That is 4,600 US dollars a month. You know. Can you imagine? That is $700,000 a month. For a teacher starting. So $700,000 a month. Which Jamaican teacher wouldn't go up for that? As for my profession, the average for my profession in the States per year is $97,000. That's why I'm telling you, say, God, this struggle is real to mentally decide if I really want to combat the struggle. Because the median that a physiotherapist makes, them don't even call it physiotherapist, physical therapist, which does like much less than what we do, is $97,000 a year. You hear what I say? No, remember, you know, up here them call with physical therapists because them split up the profession. You have athletic trainer, you have respiratory therapy. I was explaining it on my live the other day. You have athletic trainer, you have respiratory therapist, you have hand therapists. All of these different things. In Jamaica, that is a physiotherapist. We do all of that. And then we specialize if we want to specialize. You understand? So them paying we much more to do much less. Because if we work up here, we don't have a business with nobody chess. Me do chess, I maintain chess in Jamaica. And you follow what I'm saying? In terms of, alright, Anne-Marie, in terms of the athletic trainer, we don't have to do, for instance, you wouldn't have like, oh, I am involved in sports. I wouldn't need to be involved in sports here. Because you have the athletic trainer for that. So they are paying you more to do less here. Them specialize you more. Imagine that. We are joking in Jamaica, man. And then we expect people to suck salt through wooden spoon.
Yeah, tell you, and then tell you, say, go and
and you know, Pastor Ricky is not that I can't. You hear Pastor Ricky? Because them recruit, we hard to them recruit. And them, I'm going to be frank with you. Somebody spoke to me today and told me that they prefer to hire physiotherapists that come from the Caribbean because we are so comprehensively trained. Right? That's what they told me today. The problem is with up here, you have to do your state board. So it's similar to when doctors come up here, you have to do your NPTE, which is your National Physical Therapy exams. So you have to study and do exam, and don't think I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Right? Because up here, physiotherapists are doctors. They're entry-level doctors. So that's why I have to do my doctorate. That's why I have to finish my doctorate. Because physiotherapists here are they graduate as doctors. You understand?
Kamla, you're in and out, Kamla. The connection.
I don't know. Maybe them attacking the live as well.
Brother, your signal probably bad.
Yes, because I don't see it on Rado, is your signal bad?
Is your signal weak,
Your signal
Rado?
weak, Rado. You hear Rado? It look like him jumping. Yeah, your signal is
What you say to me?
Your signal is weak.
I'm think of your signal. I'm think of your signal.
You use Rado, you're using service.
Anyway, you know, go ahead. Go ahead.
So yeah, man, it's a serious
flow. It's flow me using.
Flow, okay.
Yeah, flow yard road.
The bottom line is though, we are not compensating our professionals properly. Right? They prefer to hire people who are not trained because they're activists.
Wow.
And pay them one bag of money, right? And then starve the professionals. That's why the professionals are leaving, because they know that they can make a lot more money elsewhere. That's the bottom line. You follow me? So I mean, it's not rocket science, you know. I know rocket science. Why stay and struggle when you know that you're respected elsewhere?
But Camilla, you could have stayed and struggle, you know, as long as you have the autonomy, you know. But you don't have the autonomy, and yet still you have struggle. People who have no sense and dictate your show.
That is right. That is the bottom line. Them a fight against you and them not have your education. Imagine you're at the behest of somebody who don't even graduate high school good.
Yes, because look on this, Camilla. Me know in myself that the commissioner of tax at TAJ know say what the renting of them building then make no sense. As somebody give orders to issue the rental to do that. Somebody give him orders, but to him want to stay in the position and eat him food, and you know him just outdo.
And it's so dunce. And that's the worst part. It's so dunce because how it doesn't make sense
to Parliament and they look like a fool, Camilla. Although you know if you call people fool, but Camilla, when you see him come to Parliament and I try to explain this thing, I say, then me could have my masterate in a this and that and really make me look like an idiot, sir. No, sir. Because he couldn't explain it, Camilla. He must say, oh, the building, where the building are located is in a central area and this and that. And I'm
saying, behave yourself, Sharon Robinson over there on YouTube asking why Little Cayman Islands giving Crowbait Andrew money.
Yes.
Who will benefit from those funds?
200,000.
But imagine, little Tupsa Cayman, which is Cayman is actually still a colony, you know.
Yes.
But things so bad say, are things that bad say Cayman have to give Jamaica money? What a sad state of affairs. A really sad state of affairs.
It's sad for true, it's sad. And we're larger than Cayman, we have more resources than Cayman, and we have look to Cayman. So
this is what happens when you waste your resources. You squander your resources.
Yes,
Golda, that is true.
Then it's strong with tell us that the economy is so good.
Kevin O'Brien Chang bossing bubble today though. Yes, yesterday. Kevin put up a post on Twitter, Baba. We have the whole labor right, them panties twist up. Let me read it for you now.
Read it for me, darling.
Seeing Labour right reaction to this poll, in my honest opinion, if election was held today, PNP would beat JLP. Maybe worse than February local government. JLP right now is arrogant, circle wagons, echo chamber, not listening to people, can't hear, must feel. Me Jesus.
And who said that? O'Brien Chan said that?
Yes, my love.
No, sir. I can't. I don't see your thing that coming. You're too lying.
Me see. Make you know what? I don't like when people call me lying, so make I put it up. Because I don't want nobody to me tell lie upon the man.
O'Brien Chan says so. Mine are fake news, yes, Camilla.
See, dear.
Mine are fake news.
Me have to rub my eye them 2 times and look properly.
Yes, because remember, you know, them always say he's a political analyst, but me say
rabid labor right. Rabid labor right.
Even the one when named Nadine's Vance. A labor right, the two of them.
Rabid labor right. Not ordinary labor right. Rabid labor right.
Yes. So, in conscience, when finally I come in see where Andrew is not seeing.
No, but it's not even just Andrew don't see it. I mean, but you only notice that JP don't come out and say nothing officially about the poll yet. You realize that the last poll where PNP Commission were have PNP ahead, the whole of them come out and lick out against it. Oh, it's foolishness. Nothing don't go so blah blah blah. No, this poll them quiet as a lamb.
Gagada, Camilla, Gagada, the one day, you don't know. They must say the Prime Minister meet with them, you know. They will have meeting up on Belmont Road.
When was this?
Comrade Cole tell me, say, they want build a university over Belmont Road, University of Downs. Comrade Cole tell me that.
Comrade Cole has
university have built up there. I say, I'm sorry, we can't find it that night. I can't tell you the joke. Even I tell you the joke, Camilla.
Oh boy, accepting another comrade in the box. I see Comrade Michelle joining us. Good night, Comrade Michelle. How you doing?
Good night, Comrade Michelle.
Good night, Comrade Johnson.
I'm there.
How you doing?
Yes, man.
What's up?
What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
You know, say, the other day them a beat Comrade, what's her name? Chang from down
Savlamar.
Julian Chang,
yes,
Westmoreland.
Them a beat her, so you know, Chuck have him like Chuck normally. Chuck up on the live, you know, they normally cut me off when me reach out, you know, but when me go on for the live now, and them a say, them a try to explain to me, but me I say me can't take your word for it, you know. Right? Because really and truly, we don't condone those sort of behavior. In no circle. But I want to jail PNP. We don't condone it. You understand? So me tell them, say, boy, me can't agree with them. Because that hearsay. Me have to see it for myself. Because I know labor had lie.
Them lie Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So when
then yes.
But speak at the doctor and he appears.
She put them in them place, you know.
Yeah, man.
And them come down and them finally agree with her and say, well then boy, you know, them finally agree with her and say, you know, and all of that. So by the time the evening come, everybody a cuss Chuck and Chopper, you know, all labor a cuss Chuck and Chopper, so they don't see a business time now, all them use up on the comrade them.
All them use up on the comrade them.
Because they don't have a choice.
No, because of the truth still, you know, but you have to know if you get around them still, you know, because you have to just explain it rightly. You know,
yes.
All Chopper did start with Chopper. They want to create like a chaos in the thing, but the lady just explained to him what you want to know. You say you need me on your life. What you want to know? What are the lies that you're spewing?
So them call her out and she shot them by going.
Okay.
Them call her out and she shot them by turn.
You call her, you know, you call her and say them invite. You invite her to the live.
Oh, so she turned them, but them never expect her to turn up. That is the problem.
No. Boy, me have to tell her, say, boy, me rate you, know, Comrade Chan, because you're brave if you come on a live like this. She don't afraid, trust me. She don't afraid.
But I hear so the opposition called size 46 a liar and walk out. Right? Make it to market. Okay. No, me hear so there was a walkout today in Parliament.
Yeah, you know, so me not really know the full facts. The time Tavares post something on TikTok. Send me today, you know.
Sharon is saying opposition called size 40. Sharon, who is size 46? Juliet? I think it was size 13. She reached 46 now. So them call size 46 a liar and walk out. They did it to
I think them
Marky G,
attack.
so
I
it's
time them
there
attack,
to...
man.
Oh, them do it to Marky G, so it's... I saw. Lord God. It's Mr. Cole.
But you see the
Mr.
politics
Cole.
now.
Dr. Cole.
The politics, man. The politics now. Bridget, me's a PNP, you know, everybody know me a PNP, you know. But you swear, when you say Labour do good, me I go tell you say them a do good.
Yes.
Me I go tell you say them a do good. And me can tell you this. In all the achievement the Labour wants to them have, the only good thing when me see them do is the road from Harborview to St. Thomas. And why
But the road no good.
No, hold on.
Comrade.
Hold on, let me finish.
Comrade.
Make him finish.
No,
Make him
make
finish.
you finish a lie. No, that's a lie. No.
Finish now. Just let me finish now.
Yeah.
Finish. I'm reason why I'm going to tell you why.
We can finish.
The reason why I said that the quality of the road is very bad. I travel on it every day. Right? The quality of the road is very bad. But why I say is the best thing they ever do is that them never told it like the original plan was to toll that road, you know.
Okay.
Right? And that I agree with 105%. I agree with that. That is why I'm saying that is the best thing they've ever done. But the quality of the road is very poor.
Yes, very, very poor.
The quality of the road is poor.
How much money did Leaf to do the road?
Yeah.
Good evening, comrades all. Good evening, comrades all.
Good evening, comrades.
I never say you want the professor of Belmont when they walk the university.
You're mad?
Oh, you mean the man that you tell me the university or walk up on Belmont Road and you have to be the professor?
Then hold on.
Jesus.
Hold on. You know, she said, I'll be doing some of a black for them.
Well, it's obvious.
Eh?
It's obvious.
Why? If them not done, boy, them fool. One of the two.
I'll be, you know, a boat.
But comrade, how you get your doctorate from?
No, not Delaware. Not Delaware.
Not Delaware.
No, not Delaware.
No Delaware.
Nobody can mention any corruption on it.
Okay.
But with Tom Sivaris, where me say, Chopper put out about the walkout. Out of the opposition walkout and the Prime Minister walkout, which one of them is more disrespectful to the Jamaican people?
The most
The Prime Minister by far.
Eh?
The Prime Minister by far.
I hear you not talk about the poll. So they can't come out and say anything about the poll. Remember that the Minister of Information tell the Jamaican people, say when you want credible news, you have to listen to CVM.
Yes, as she said so.
So they can't come out and say nothing now. Because a credible source.
Exactly.
You know, say, you know the thing about this thing. When me like, I love going live and blogging with everybody and sharing a live and taking part in a live, you know, because I believe, this is my personal belief as a comrade, that you can't go take the comrade them alone to fix Jamaica, and then go and take all of us as Jamaican, you know. I guess when all of us can come together and come and see, because it come like a comrade alone have sense right now, you know, because I see them at all with sense, you know.
But me tell you that long time, so not one of them have a drop of sense.
But brother, remember, say the founder of the party says selfish is better than education.
Thank you. That is it.
Okay, the propaganda.
No, it's not propaganda, it's the truth. It's not propaganda, it's the truth. You said it.
Not only that, you know. Remember 1967, the World Bank gave Jamaica money to build 50 schools.
Thank you, Ricky, too.
Right? And then thief half of the money before one school bill, you know.
The man they go jail, don't.
And not only that, you know. When the balance don't bill, I know we can't find none, you know. 9 of them.
But you can go check out. I'm thinking there, brother. Mike Henry. When Mike Henry to get the road program, Mike Henry done the money before the 5 year in space. Sometimes it's space of 1 year. When no more.
Put up sign. Put up sign. Say this road is slated to be refurbished. Put up sign. The money don't pass sign. The money don't pass sign. Say these roads are slated to be fixed.
Jesus.
Yes.
So the money done.
All I road them fixed already, brother.
Right? But you must understand them, Them
Well, you don't understand them, brother.
No, you
See,
no.
if you understand them, you'll get mad.
No, you're not gonna get mad. You must understand say all them used to are saltfish. Not even saltfish are ackee. Not even saltfish with tomato and onion.
But Comrade Cool, them will get pressure, you get hypertension, Comrade Cool, if you eat too much saltfish.
You know see that in them? You see that in them?
The man that pressure.
Yes. Look how long me tell you say every night them have to take sleeping pill. And I one name Xanax them have to take,
Yes, you tell me say them is a cold party. You believe that too, Kamala?
Of course.
So it's a cold party.
I believe that.
Every labor right is a call.
Not a drop of sense, them have.
But Comrade Cool, remember, Jim Jones did kill the people, be careful. They must be careful of cold business.
Yeah, well, the first genocide, the first act of genocide in Jamaica, was it cleansing and the rest of them don't mob here?
Right.
Remember that?
That's right.
Yeah. Coral Garden.
That was ethnic cleansing,
Yeah.
And it's them same one do it.
Because you try to clean out the indigenous people.
That's right.
And don't forget 2010 them that try cleanse up the valley too.
That's right.
Boy, that was a tragedy, boy. I can't
Their
tell you.
own people.
I wouldn't want to relive that again.
Right? But on a serious note though.
Thank you, Ricky.
On a serious note, we cannot allow them to go out there because me hear one when name do John I go on like him bright. I go on like
No, them not bright.
Right?
No, him not bright, man. No, man. Him not bright. Just forget about him. Don't say, him burn me out the most, and him burn out Chip, and him burn out Chop, and him burn out me, and him burn out you.
Right?
Because I'm me and you are you
Yeah, we're telling us how on bright. On brave ever over there. Me can't. Trying to reason with labor right is basically like hitting your head on a brick wall.
You see, Kamla, let me tell you something about me. You see, if me me talk politics, but me don't talk partisan, Me talk politics as is, right? Because they were saying that. Because for them, what them was I saying? Because all them start the conversation. The conversation was about local government. And saying that the parish councils don't need money because them collect land tax and everything like that. So I say to them, I was saying to them, wanna think about what you're saying first, right?
But I think that they got to
if on a daily basis, the parish council find it to maintain the road them with them have now, for get councillor money for pay light. And why you think them going have money for deal with the hurricane cleanup? You understand? So I saw come bring the semblance a sense to the thing, and them agree.
But look here, Marshall, they don't get all of the property tax money, They only get a cut of it. They don't get all of it.
I know all of that, but you just have sometimes you have to tell people. They just give them the examples of what is happening, what was happening before, because they don't have enough money.
No,
they just don't.
But Marshall, the minister of local government sits in charge of 4 different funds within the local government ministry where him can release money to the councillors then. But what we were told, Marshall, we were told that the money was given to central government agencies instead of the councillors. So they gave it to everybody.
And from what I hear from Miss Chang said not a dollar don't reach Westmoreland yet. So
I believe her.
So you pick sense out of nonsense.
I believe her.
Because she said she take up money at her own pocket. She get a lady from abroad, right? To help her.
And not only that, it came from Mr. George Wright Mouth himself too. Say up to yesterday, the money don't release yet, but yet Rhoda Mary Crawford get money before the storm.
Awo.
Yeah, but me not go beat Rhoda. You why me not go beat Rhoda? Truthfully. Me not go beat Rhoda, because Rhoda work, Believe me tell you, Rhoda work.
No, we not talk about she not work, yes or no, She showing a video.
Where is she working, Comrade Marshall? Where is she working?
No, I mean she give her councillors money.
Really?
She gave her councillors money.
Out of 13 million, she turned over $800,000 in voucher.
Yeah,
right?
How much labor?
No,
so 800,000 to share for the four of them.
Right.
Oh, so that's $200,000 a piece.
A piece out of 13.
I see.
Right.
What Miss
Then what she do with the rest of the money?
$12 million.
No, that's where no Munchin tell her say she can't take the money and at the PNP.
Oh.
So I want to ask Munchin like me a PNP. If me a pay tax.
That's why them going to lose. That's why them going to lose. Because them don't know who is PNP. Them don't know who is anything. But them want to victimize people. That's why I saw come from the lose, Imagine
and same place for the live yesterday.
I said that still because
and same place for the live yesterday.
Yeah man.
You hear Chopper Media and Chuck Finley in agreement that the MP not give no councillor no money.
Oh.
You hear that?
Yeah, but me not look here. Yeah man, hold on. I mean, look here, and I don't have no problem with that. If them don't want to give the council them the money, But what I am saying is, my greater point is that the local government the local government ministry should provide funds for the councillors to give to the people. Because if you notice, my correct chapter yesterday,
Alright, let me show you strength to
because he must say, what Chapa was saying yesterday.
That is it, Marshall.
Chapa was saying yesterday.
Because that is the correct order.
Chapa was saying yesterday that if
let me show you a project report from Warmington.
Central government give councillors money and caretaker councillors should get money. I said no. I told him no. Correct. These are elected officials, they should get money to spend among the people. We elect them to represent them.
That's right. No, but you see, them don't want to say that because guess what? So many PNP councillors have been elected. Them want to find a way to keep them out from getting any money.
All right. So Michelle, let me just show you strength what happened. From Warmington. Remember that when Warmington made this speech, he speak on the as a minister.
That's right.
When it say no PNP now getting money to spend.
That's right.
Because we go to St. Thomas, where a gentleman stand up. Right. Where a gentleman stand up in the St. Thomas, the gunslinger.
Yes, man.
Stand up in St. Thomas and tell another elected councillor to shut up and sit up.
Because
we are running
our thing this. Yes, man. Bad man business.
And you can't go further than that. Comrade Cole, go to St. Elizabeth, Frank Witter, meet with people there.
Yeah, but you see, with that trade, my brother does unruly.
So it is evident.
It's a pattern amongst pattern.
The Prime Minister who tell me the no Labour right can't tell him that the buck don't stop with the Prime Minister. Make a decision to give MP the money.
I'm gonna put out something to them now. That probably wouldn't realize. When I realize that the most skullduggery, the most hustling goes on in the office of the Prime Minister.
Of course.
You can't talk loud, brother.
Can't talk loud. Yeah, we. And the Pegasus pick you up, man. Mind the Pegasus pick you up. You have to be careful. The Pegasus will pick you up.
Listen to me, I said now.
Look here, Marshall. Before you go no further, Marshall, look on this. UDC, they're up there. NHT, they're up there. NWC, they're up there.
Everybody there.
Airport Authority, they're up there. The Port Authority, they're up there. All the major, big executive agents who make billions in profit every year. They're up on the Prime Minister office.
You don't call the major one yet. You don't call the major one. The major one that all of the money that they make billions of dollars for a year time is Ministry of Environment. Because nothing, no plan, nothing can go through without the Ministry of Environment approve it. You never know that. That is where they're making all of it.
Delegate it to the parish council in terms of permit and then thing, then delegate it and then
so what do you think NEPA is? NEPA fall under the Ministry of Environment.
And the Ministry of Environment, and you have to talk about it, Marshall, NEPA and NRCA, and them are the agency.
All of them fall under the Ministry of Environment, you know, understand?
The minister in charge of the two of them, and the two big fish that too, you know.
No, when you said NEPA falls under the Ministry of Environment.
The Prime Minister
NEPA falls under the Ministry. Yes.
Remember, you know, there's no Ministry of Environment, you know, there's a Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and that the Prime Minister have up there. You have the environment. You have
it up there, too, man.
You have economic growth and
man, I'm telling you.
I said,
just relax, man. Me say, the ministry is the Ministry of Economic Environment and Climate Change. It is right up there. He's the de jure. He is the de jure Minister of Environment.
But another thing when me see my do, I go parish to parish, I ask the senior police them in charge about crime. Yes. So where's the Minister of National Security?
Him trying to, what he's doing is feeling what he's doing is he's trying to basically recruit the police them. Right? He want the police them on his side. That is what he wants. But if the police say we're welcome Comrade Arville Bar now. Comrade Arville Bar coming into the box.
Welcome, Mr. Bar, but remember we didn't go to Rohan jail for the police them now.
Yes, Bar.
Every day I Comrade, I listen.
Yes, Bar, everything good?
Why? I can't take a headache here now, so please don't give me more headache. And every time that the man that talk I give it.
If I tell you.
And if you talk
every ministry in Jamaica. That him a walk.
But you need to get
when was the last time that happened? Who can remember when the last time every ministry there need one prime minister put?
Under the greatest history and the greatest prime minister.
And the Siaga government.
Yep.
Yes. And remember what he do when he was in power and dismantled the entire local government thing.
They bring everything up a theme office of Jamaica House during the 80s.
And him protege following the same thing.
It's not protege, mas a reincarnation.
That too. In the ring. In the ring and in soul.
This is not a protege, it's a reincarnation. Like the man come and take revenge. Eh? Christ.
We just have to just work on the main thing, numerate and get the people them ready. That's it. When them call it, ring the banging, we're ready for you.
Call. All when election June, just like local government election, you know. Remember, if Mark Golding never stand up and say, if you don't call it February, no gentleman, they are carrying a court, you know. And if you go back and watch it tape, why, me sorry for this man that they get rotted. I look at him again, look at vitamin.
Abraham Thomas is saying Jamaica no realize no housing scheme no bill under Andrew Honest as housing minister. Quite right.
Well, I can't take a next court case right now, you know. You can't take a next court case at all. But when me ask Barfi do one bar out to Swaby and tell Swaby say we go check out Juliet place up a lease flat in a car we see appear things are going up there.
Yeah man, that's what we hear. I love
I may not see him for a while, but as I see him, I will.
Yeah man, tell Swaby say if we have to start doing work.
And tell him to me, brother. Tell him to me.
Come on, I will.
Tell him say same way over pressure. The same way over pressure them in our scenes, so we pressure him.
Yeah man, him know that.
Yeah. We take up the fire coal in our hand and put pan in foot.
And make him have to run like hot bread and butter, hot bread underneath him too.
Right? Them man are too wicked, man. Wicked.
But
you hear say
send me a thing, you know. And as I get it, me I go send it to you, you know. I go send it pan on
Please do.
Because me not depend on the WhatsApp group, but me go send it pan on YouTube, pan on a channel and so. Somebody promise me. Where up me down my phone so when the wife go down there. You hear about it, Cam?
Yes, man.
You hear about it?
Yes, man, I hear about it. That's why I
Which part of that?
When
as I get it, and it's a well-known person who right up and brother say it to me today. If they the right, you want a PG right and confident.
But the next thing when more know in a car, me I hear one little thing say boy, the little contract with them give out on a tri-bridge there.
But me see the tractor drop down the other day in the river. I saw a video of the tractor collapsing in the river.
But the contractor have no experience in those.
That's why the tractor dropping in the river.
Yeah man, what you say? You learn engineer for Belmont Road.
Wow, you know, easy, you know, cool. If we stop it,
man is talking reality.
And the man not tell you say a university up there, man. They tell you, so there's a university up there. But the man but really transform it.
That is that look here, no? You come like here, give me one river. Down at the foot of the hill without pump and I tell me put water up hill. Labor right can't learn.
Wow, that's it. Them not easy at all, you know.
Yes.
But you know, say on a serious note, you know, even Kamla, even the thing they know, the constitutional reform. Mark need to step up the pressure upon them now with that thing, you know.
Definitely.
Right, and the thing what me I say, I true me can't say the one flooded from the other day, you know. Mark,
you know the next thing.
Mark need to form his own constitutional committee, you know.
I think so too.
And put in all of the people who they marginalized out of it. And have feel own town hall meeting, you know. That is what he need to do, you know. That is what he need to do, you know.
Yeah.
And he can't lose, you know. They marginalize the maroon. Bring the maroon them in it. They marginalize.
Not just the maroons as well as the Rastafarians. You have so many different. You have so many different.
So Mark have to do that, you know. If Mark need to do that, you know, and don't drop this ball, you know.
I agree with you.
Yeah, man, and him need to put in the impeachment, right? With prison term for politicians who put their hand in the cookie jar.
It would be illicit 48.
When ease off of them if them do wrongs, you know, we are going to at them worse, you know.
Right?
Yeah, but no for we not gonna do it. Me can't tell you that. No for we not gonna do it.
I wonder why. Cause I.
What you say?
No, look here. Let me tell you something. And this is what me say. You know, say me never in a politics, me try my best at all times not to support certain things in a politics, you know. Bar can tell you. When Maxine run around here, so you know, me never didn't like Maxine, you know. Me not like a bone in a Maxine. And one thing me hear Maxine say, you know, Maxine says she not buying a vote, you know. And that my respect the go for her, you know. See? Me is a man where you see a politician at the wrong, it don't matter which side. Me believe that they're all accountable. They believe in that wholeheartedly. But you have comrades and you have GLP parties, GLP activists who don't believe that way, who believe in the scarce benefits and spoils.
That's right. We have to change this culture.
Yeah. Because some of them greedy, you know, and that's why enough of the Peter Phillips supporter them don't like Mark Golden supporter.
Thank you. Because they're greedy.
Right. I just that, you know.
No, don't do that because me a Peter supporter. Me vote for Peter every time.
That is
no,
you.
but me never say you, you know. Me say enough of them. Me never say you.
Never say all of them.
Never say you.
Never say all of them.
Yeah. And the moment election over, I am behind Mark Golden.
Good.
The election,
Comrade Orin, I wish every single one would have the attitude that you take to it. I wish every one of them would. But you still have a lot of them who call themselves resistance, who are not supporting the comrade leader, which don't make no sense.
Marshall.
No, man.
No.
Marshall.
What you say, ba?
You can test to this. When Maximum released in the day in a vineyard town, David John, and she come around and hurry, and we stand up around there, and she said,
yeah, man.
You said to me, the one we could carry Peter Phillips Washer, and the first thing when we jump up and said, Minister, Peter not ready yet, and Maxi up Washer time.
That's
and she
right.
just accept your view.
Yeah, man, I show. Let them carry a sheep. And she carry Julian come give it to you know. Remember, you know, she carried Julian come give it to you know.
Right, Harry Yardy used to come. Your uncle Yardy used to come.
Yeah, man. She carried Julian come give him and I says, see me here. See me here.
Julian came and lost him seat. 13 vote.
Yes.
And I want to family never go vote and him lose
you forget the year when they say Maxine can't win. And we out in numerate them and kill them the year, man. You forget?
That year
when gunshot up your left, right and center on a Woodford Park, man.
when she done said she couldn't win.
They said she couldn't win in a Kamla.
I know, I remember.
That
was 1997. That was against Joan Gardner Webley. Wasn't that against Joan Gardner Webley? Wasn't that against Joan? That was against Joan Gardner Webley. Wasn't that against Joan Gardner Webley?
I was in middle day of work the day. I didn't get to go to the meeting. And when we said to me, the minister said, you can work indoor, you know. She want it out the road. Why you been? So the minister said that. But you don't know them. When me start to work the morning, before police station open, we have 30 people in our polling division.
Yeah, man.
And so we go.
And for PD never lose yet.
A PD they never get drop ball.
And comrades, you know, let me tell you something. You see from that time until now, the margin of victory has been increasing every single year.
The last time Julian win, 2016, when Julian win, it come out of the thing the box, you know, because it was sure, it was near, and we move it higher. 2012 when he win, he go higher. So each year it go.
I want thing we learn politics, you know. We learn politics, you know. We learn it. We learn it.
One something, the Miss Harry, but me am soul rest in peace.
Jano, sir. Jano, man. Jano, me heart bleed.
I miss him as a brethren. We move like a bird. But then Monday, when we start to work, we no skin teeth. After election done, in no business which party you belong to.
Yeah, get work.
Him work. Him hand it out to people.
Yeah, man.
Who was that? Who was that?
So we are talking about, you know.
Who was that?
Harry Stoddard.
Okay.
Wanna see the right hand.
Then Julian tell Swaby, you know. Say yo. I hurry at the man in the union tell Swaby that I funeral, you know.
Then we sit up on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright. One of the time when me and Maxine a walk. Me, Harry and Maxine a walk. And we are going out here and I say, here labor right living there, so but we are going to go in there. And when she see me pull the gate and go in, and the mother first run. And only the kids them sit down and talk. And one of the youth say, you respect minister, we are labor right. She said, we know. Mr. Bar tell me already. And she said she own her duty is to meet the people them within the area and I never election time yet.
Yeah, man, but we did out to them, man. We out to enumerate them and that to do and kill them, man. They never know them would have win. They never know them would have win.
Always out in enumerate.
We always out to them within the division.
Yeah, man, we out enumerate them, man. We can't forget a pale gunshot of fire, Kamla gunshot of fire like rice grain.
Not during, yeah, man, and I remember. Remember, I'm from the constituency next door, so everything will happen in years. Me know it's Eastern St. Andrew, my born and grow, sir.
And money I spent to, you know, man, and money the man them are spending. I would have run a Cali did run there, run a Cali.
No, it wasn't Cali yet, man. It was Joan.
Cali run 1 year and him lose.
The year.
Williams, no, the Williams, what name? The one right there where they live at Woodford Park. Him come, where they did the White Nelson, our backside him. One garden come, our backside she.
Mm-hmm.
And always Woodford Park and then strength, you know, because around this all like gunshot of fire, you know.
I'm going to tell you, was a Woodford Park actually switching out.
Yes, they have.
Them in the year said the Williams are the Williams brother, cause all of them fuck with it. I mean, pardon my language.
You see the whole issue with Woodford Park? Woodford Park, I go get knocked and it not stop.
Well, it have to stop it because them certain things have to stop now. You know? We have to stop dealing with politics now and deal with humanity and deal with logic.
Past that already, but we never know say we da go back to it. That's the whole issue with it.
But I'm dying for them call a little election and cool and make a place get cool. Come here, see Andrew want call it this year, you know.
Him can't call it this year. Him want to.
Brother.
Yeah, we have said that before.
Him cannot call the election.
But him say he want call it and say next year I go worse.
The long them stays, the harder it going to call.
Andrew.
So me as well call it and done.
Andrew is like Donald Trump,
put
you know.
himself out of misery.
Andrew is like Donald Trump. Right? I'm going to tell you why.
Donald Trump is a man I rate, you know.
No, me rate Donald Trump too, you know. But not in the form of as a politician.
I mean, alone,
when you come on to losing, Andrew don't like it, and he will do everything to hold on to power. And if you realize, in 2020, when the poll came out and showed that PNP is at 18 and him there at 40, he run go call the election in the height of COVID.
Because him couldn't make COVID come down for him, because if it go down anymore, he would have lose.
Right, so him find out when the poll said him there at 40 and PNP they are 18, call it. After that, now when them do the poll and showing that the PNP start to pick up momentum, and if you call the local government election, it start tremble.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
They come in a parliament and put it up and say them don't have enough money to fund it. But yet, to fund the general election and you call it in a height of pandemic.
Right.
No, but you see, that is what made the people so upset about it.
Hey.
And if you realize now,
them have 2 seats at Trelawney and the 2 of them gone, you know, Jenko people.
Right. And the wife won't shake it. The wife won't shake it.
That gone. Them dead.
That gone a long time.
Run again, sir.
Patrick, that's how I know say you don't watch me live, you know, because the comrade was on this program.
And then the next thing now, with this little barrel we pass over there, where them both a country ban the insurance ban. And when they realize Nigel card, Clark, but you know what with card, me mouth slip and say card. Right?
With your mouth slip, that you want to say red card.
Right?
But you know here Paul will have a shut up bars in a parliament the other day when he talk about the JPS license, and Paul will have to say, when I forget say 2011 the license they sign, we just change some class, you know?
Yeah, no, that's what, as we say,
he was trying to blame PNP for his own.
Yeah, but this is the problem when we have with some of the PNP MP them, because Paul will attack, all due respect to him, attack like Vaz have a secret team, you know. If you load them up like how Vaz load them up, you don't love them thing then.
But
that's why we leave it alone,
remember that the PNP is silent in opposition and work in government.
Yeah, we know that. But you see, you look here, man. You think if a PNP were really do that, you think Vaz are going to sit down so I'm going to load it up.
Yeah, because that's who them is. That's who them is, you know. If you go in a one bar Just go in a one bar, you know, have a drink. And when you go in a bar and you see, force somebody in there talk, and you listen the argument, and you can pick out the 2 labor right and the 2 PNP immediately, you know. If you know if you do canvassing. The JLP reason without logic and viscerous and always lean to violent.
That's right. Anyway, comrades, we have 2 minutes leaving. Time come drawing 9 now. Bedtime. I don't know about you now, but try remember now.
No, you sleep too much a weekend.
No, it's 11:30 up here. I am 1 hour ahead.
Oh.
Remember, it is 10:30 here, but it is 11:30 here.
Yeah, but everyone in the news. But Kamla,
yes.
You need to encourage the leaders. You need to form a more constitutional committee now.
That's a very good idea, and it's something that I will definitely.
Yeah, just encourage him to do it. So and what him have to do, him have to use all of those persons who never did get invited into the fold.
Yeah. From
long time. So the Rastafarian community, the Maroons who never get representative, the musicians, everybody must get a part of the pie.
Land reform. See, one woman buy 1,200 acre government land for $1,000.
Where?
While little youth, while little youth need a little spot.
Nope.
You never hear our father say all they want is rum and jump up.
Okay.
So, you never know that 1,000 acre land for $1,000.
No, I didn't.
Nearly 2,000 of them get, 1,000 and them get another 1,000 acre, But what 1,000 acre,
Now tell me something. Is this for real?
Yes, it is.
Show the receipt. Show the receipt.
$1,000. Jesus.
Jamaican dollar.
That's the one real time.
It's by
Mercy.
I think I like 5 cents. I think it is 5 cents a acre.
Jesus Christ. No, my head hurt.
You see, when them do it,
how legal that can be.
Because
Legal, man.
It's legal because
Remember, you can't get a land for free, my friend. It depends on how you do it. You can't get it through the government same way,
Yeah, but look, this is government land, sugar holding land. Then, other people go to buy. But other people go to buy.
This is a problem they don't want to call. And this is a problem they don't want to call. A sugar land.
Yes. But that is undervalued. That is undervalued. Where in Jamaica can get an acre land for $1,000.
Anyway, my loves.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Alright, word is love, comrades.
Yes, alright. So tomorrow we're back at it again. So comrades, it is that.
Good night, comrades. And tomorrow, Kamla. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.
Tomorrow. Alright, comrades, I hope you enjoy that little discussion. My ears say I don't open the box often, so but you know when my items start close, cause my internal clock say, oops, it's time to sleep. So it is what it is. So I am going to now play Jamaica Arise, and we call it a night till tomorrow, right? We'll be back here live tomorrow at 7:30. Until then, enjoy the evening. All the best.
The trumpet has sounded, my countrymen all, so awake from your slumber and answer the call. united, but all is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful to thee.
That's it, comrades. Have yourself a wonderful night. We'll be here same time tomorrow, 7:30. All the best.